And welcome. We are ready to go.
Neat.
Neat.
So, appreciate all y'all willing to reschedule after me almost dying last weekend, so we can play tonight. So with that, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. As y'all had some interesting stuff happen, but far more interesting stuff to come, I think. So last session, you found yourself at the conclusion of this battle here in the Great Hall of the Steading of the Hill Giants. There were still several giants still alive that needed to be taken care of, but ultimately you were able to do so without too much issue, even with extra reinforcements coming in. Unfortunately, most of Berwyn's direwolf companions that he had picked up here in the yard of the steading were slain in this fight, taking a heavy toll on their numbers, but the 5 that were left were willing to lick their wounds and sit around and wait for more orders. But Berwyn ultimately decided to go ahead and set them free, sending them off back into the forest surrounding the steading, and no longer in a life of servitude to these giants. You started to explore the places you hadn't been to in this floor of the steading itself. As you did, you found a few rooms that still had some occupants. One that seemingly held a bunch of the hill giant young that were kind of play fighting and such inside of this large room. And they immediately attacked you, thinking you were more toys sent for them to play with. You proved that you were not, and very quickly took care of all of them. Further on, you found a few more rooms that had some interesting items or uh, possessions of wealth that you, of course, took for yourselves. Um, some more barracks and such. You did find one room that had some more occupants. This nasty, very old-looking matron, hill giant, that was seemingly over a couple of these servants. They all attacked you, though the servants immediately surrendered after the matron was slain. One even promising to tell you where the matron's loot was, where her treasure was, if you promised to spare her life. And after telling you, you then proceeded to kill her. You did find her loot, though, which was nice. You ended up finding some larger chambers that seemed to be devoted to somebody of import. You probably assumed the leader of this place who was slain within the Great Hall. You found some interesting items there as well, and found one more occupant within the steading itself, a polar bear that immediately was guarding a room and started to attack you as you opened the door. Not wanting to kill it, though, you walked away from it, retreated, and it didn't seem to follow. It seemed to be just stuck in this room. And as you attempted to talk to it and such and try to convince it to move away, it seemed content staying in this room where its master had left it to guard the door, essentially, though it didn't seem to mind you messing with the contents of the room. Its instructions probably not too clear. With that, you made your way further in and ultimately wound up in a small dining room is what it looked like. But you found a lot of different things that seemed somewhat important within it. You found a map of the area around the steading, as well as along the Sword Coast, where several markings have been put onto it, showing places that had been attacked by giants, as well as ones that seemingly were going to be attacked. You hoped that maybe by slaying all of these giants, just maybe you had gotten away with stopping at least some of these attacks going forward. You also found a secret passageway in this room, opposite of a armory that you found. You found that this large skin that was on the wall was covering a secret passageway leading to another set of stairs, as well as um, a wall full of scrolls and such. You did find a note within these scroll tubes with instructions on a raid to another village, written in giant but signed by someone named Eklavdra, though you don't know anybody by that name, at least currently. As you looked over, you found a map of the steading as well and saw that it showed out a few more passages that you hadn't ventured into as of yet, but after that long fight and your venture into the steading thus far, you retreated to the armory where a very interesting javelin had been found and decided to bar the door and go ahead and rest for a few hours. If I remember correctly, we decided on a long rest at this point, and you were able to make it through without issue. So we will be starting the session with you in the armory. About 8 hours have passed at this point, probably closer to 6 for all of you elves, being able to trance up and rest and such and get through your long rest without issue. And all of you feeling revitalized and such. And
Are you sure it
ready
was
to
a
go.
long rest?
Oh, definitely short rest.
I thought it was short
Was it a
rest.
short rest?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I remembered I reset my health or fixed my health, but I didn't touch spells. So
Yeah,
Maybe it
I'm
wasn't
pretty
a
sure
short
it's
rest.
short rest.
So,
Oh, it was because yeah, I remember now. Y'all
Yep.
were worried about a couple things. So
Yeah.
short rest. So about an hour has passed then. The battle's still fresh and everything in your minds, but you've taken time, like I said, to rest up your wounds as best you can, get some healing from Markinor and such with his medicine traits. You have a couple options. You found a couple stairwells that seem to lead down to another level of the steading. There are a few more rooms here on this level, this surface level of the steading you haven't explored. What do you want to do?
we're thinking of going downstairs, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're heading downstairs now.
Yes. But there was that one room that we didn't go check first. Because we went through the dire wolf area. Do we want to go back and just make sure that's all clear?
I thought we decided to that there was nothing in there for some odd reason.
We
I
would,
could be wrong.
and if we wanted
We
to, we could
never
come
checked.
back after. Yeah.
Yeah. I said we just go downstairs. I know.
Well,
Well,
we saw that they were heading through that other doorway over on this side, on the other side of the main hall, which I'm going to assume is them probably running and trying to go downstairs.
then
so
there's
that
also
means-
this door, and then this door up here too, that they could have gone through. Also,
Right. So I would rather us stick to the path of going downstairs, and then when we kind of secure things there, then we can come back up and finish, running through the other rooms, just like a double check, basically.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan to me.
Same.
So that's our plan then. We're going to head downstairs using this set of stairs here and see what's down there.
Using the close stairs.
Correct.
Okay. Alrighty.
the secret stairs.
The super secret stairs.
Alrighty, so you make your way through this dining room as well as to this the other side of this somewhat secret, hidden doorway that was on the other side of it. And you start making your way down these stairs. And as you do so, go ahead and switch your maps over.
Okay, there we go. Oh.
As you make your way down, you find yourself, the air growing a bit colder as you're definitely moving to the subterranean level, heading down these stairs. You start to move forward, getting to the base of them. You see it winds off to the right, and then the left up ahead of you. You don't see any light really present here, no sconces or anything like that. And obviously you're underground at this point, so no sunlight is going to be seen.
Okay.
Do you want to do this
L5s.
quietly?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Because I could cast Pass Without a Trace if we would like.
Yeah, but how long do you think we're really going to stay in stealth, though? I mean, especially if our goal is to kind of clear this out, I don't think we'll be doing that for very long.
My only thing is it would
Good point.
potentially help us get the drop on if
True.
there are any giants down here.
That's true.
At least makes it easier to get information.
Yes.
That's fine. Yes, we can do that then.
Okay.
All right.
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
All right.
And then...
So the shadows kind of coalesce around you, giving you a little bit more stealth.
And then we'll, guess, start making our way forward.
All right. Just for the humor of it, everybody go ahead and just roll your stealth checks.
Okay. This won't go bad.
See if any ones pop up. That'd be
Close.
fun. Close.
Close. Wowie. That was awful. That was terrible.
Okay. All right. I'll move
We're
pretty stealthily.
moderately stealthy.
Some of you.
Hey, that's a 12 you rolled.
Yes. And I'm thankful. Trust me.
It's also giant.
Yeah. So I'm gonna step up here and kind of peek around the corner.
Okay. As you do so, you start looking into a large room. You see across this chamber, you see in the floor there's kind of these pitted holes where it looks like bars sit. And as you look up above, you see the bars are kind of hanging from the ceiling, almost as if they descend down into the floor. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I have a passive perception of 18. I don't know if that's going to matter. But
It's
Okay.
accounted for. Yeah.
okay. Bloop. Ooh,
Okay.
Good roll.
look with your special eyes.
As you look across this large chamber, you see the faint glint of light across on the far western wall. You're able to see a collection of what appear to be coffers is over there. You see one is tipped over, and you see that there's some gems kind of glimmering on the floor. As you kind of turn around to whisper that back to your friends, your eye catches over to your right, and you see a somewhat hidden, but with you looking really intently, a somewhat hidden seam on the wall next to you.
Okay. Hidden as in like dust covered or
Dust covered, there's like some mortar kind of pushed up against it, but in bits and pieces you see the seam clearly rising up to the ceiling.
okay. And up to the ceiling. A seam like between the rocks, basically, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I take a closer look at it.
As you're looking over it, you're able to follow the seam kind of going floor to ceiling once again. The ceiling being in this area, being about 20 feet or so above your head. You see the seam kind of going up, but then you see it cutting about 10 feet off the ground, horizontal and kind of parallel to the floor back to your left and go into the other wall. It seems like a passageway has been hidden here.
Okay. I'm going to look and see if I can't push and quietly move it. So, like a stealth and whatever else.
Okay. Yeah, make a stealth and athletic check.
Okay. Hey, that's not terrible. That's not fantastic, but
All right. So you've gone through and had to deal with giant-sized doors several times now, and as you push on this one, it feels heavy, and you start to push on it. Then you notice it starts to move, even though and as you're moving it, it doesn't feel quite as heavy as some of the other ones. And you discover why as you see that this chamber is closed by just a few inches of earth and rock, revealing a chamber beyond.
kind of motion for everybody. Kind of step just inside and kind of take a look around, see what's in here.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus. All right. As you're looking around this room, you see several boxes, as well as a large chest. You see an iron box with a huge lock on the front of it, a small coffer sitting over in the corner, or a couple of small coffers, rather, sitting over in the corner. You see some what appears to be yellow mold in the southwest corner of this room. As you're scanning it and kind of starting to step forward to look a little bit closer, your foot stops as you see what appears to be a large seam in a large square in front of you. Southwest, yes. It's hard to tell exactly what it is, but you're thinking it's either a pit trap or a trap door of some kind. As you're kind of examining around the edges of it, you don't see a handle or anything on it, so you assume that it's probably nefarious in its nature. Okay, make it just a straight strength check.
Okay.
You know, this whole time I felt something was. And that's what it was.
Something was missing. Haven't seen that in a while. It doesn't take much strength. You prod this pit, and then your pole kind of lunges forward, and you catch it as this trap opens up. As you're seeing it, you see to about a 20-foot hole is before you now, and at the bottom of it, you can just see the edges and gleams of some spikes at the bottom of this pit.
Okay. Is there enough room for us to step around to get to this side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, to the south.
Yeah, I'll kind of step around the corner here. And kind of motion to what was that, the algae or whatever it was in the corner.
The
Yeah, you
yellow
see, like, this
mold or whatever.
Mold, yeah.
Yeah, mold from like floor to ceiling. This chamber only about 15 feet tall, but this mold seems to just kind of cover the entire wall at the southwest.
Mhm.
Can I nature check that?
You can investigate it if you want.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Mhm.
Okay. Using any of my
as you're
fancy druid skills.
Fancy druid
Uh,
skill.
As you're looking at it, the mold seems stagnant. It's not moving or anything towards you. As you're looking at it, it seems to just be plastered onto the walls like it's grown there for quite some time.
Can I tell if it's toxic, deadly, or whatever?
Give me a nature check. You've heard of some yellow mold out in the wild in different caverns and things of that nature. That does have toxicity or some kind of poisonous attributes to it. However, as you're looking at the shade and hue of this, it doesn't seem to be the same. But it's not something you've run into before.
Cool. I think we need our pseudo rogue in here because I do spy a lock.
What? Lock? I do locks.
I do locks.
It's
Locks.
over there, and I point towards the locked chest.
Walk around the pit trap because, I'd probably fall in today. And go check out whatever fun giant lock you got to deal with.
Okay. So as you're all sidestepping around this mold and kind of moving into the room, once again, you see a large chest that isn't locked. You see a little bit smaller, and this is proportioned to giants, not yourselves. So this chest is gigantic. This lock box is a bit smaller, but still pretty large, and it does have a pretty large lock up on the front of it. You see two small coffers kind of laying down on the floor as well. And then you see what appears to be a broken barrel rests in the southeast corner of the room as well.
Did we find any keys to this point?
I have a key, but I don't know if I got it here. I can't remember.
There. I got these tools. I'll just pick the crap by shoving my hands into the lock because it's probably bigger than my hands.
Oh, I have
That
one.
big.
I have one giant-sized key.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
in my
try that.
notes. It says one giant-sized key. So I'm gonna give you the giant-sized key and see if that works.
Yeah. I'd like to try that first.
Okay. As you look at this lock, and when I describe it as large, think like a thick lock, not necessarily a
Oh,
bulky one, I guess.
Okay.
The keyhole, as you hold this large key in your hand, it taking up like the entire palm of your hand, you see that it's comically too large for the keyhole before you.
Yeah, I was getting not large lock like in terms of thickness from everything being giant sized in this room. So
Yeah,
Right.
no, like I said, it's a big box, but little lock. It's just a
Yeah.
very
Before
thick
you just
looking,
take the key and
well-made
just
lock.
smash the lock.
that's actually what I was. If I was stronger, I'd think about it.
hold the.
All right, so
the
then
key in.
I will look at myself, laugh at myself, and then take out my thieves' tools
Okay.
and try and open said lock.
All right. Roll it. It takes you just a few moments, honestly. It's a pretty well-made lock, but not anything you were unable to figure out. And after a few moments, click, and the lock springs open.
All right, take the lock off and
Fix the camera here.
put it to the side because it's probably fairly heavy for its size.
Weighs a few pounds, probably 6 or 7 pounds.
And I would now like to check the chest for traps.
Okay. Investigation check.
I'm just scared. I don't know why. It was almost too easy.
We haven't done this in a while, so we're gonna get it all out of the way now since we're just getting started.
The paranoia still sits deep within the party.
Well, I mean, it didn't eat me yet, so I'm doing okay. But
As you check over this iron lockbox, you look through the seams and such, kind of checking around the lid and all that. Not finding any traps or anything. It seems like the only way to not, the only security this had was this somewhat well-made block that you were able to pretty easily get through.
got it. Let's open this bad boy up and see what kind of garbage giants like to keep.
As you open it up, once again, this lockbox is probably about the size of a normal chest for you. You open it up, swinging the iron up. It's kind of heavy, but you look inside and you see a large sack kind of sitting in the bottom of this. And as you kind of move the opening of the sack that's facing you open, you clearly see the gleam of metal coins that you recognize as platinum. A lot of platinum.
Holy fuck.
Define a lot. Okay, so now we have 2,800 platinum in the bag of holding.
That's a lot of plat.
Get used to this.
We don't mind.
No,
This
not at all.
module is silly with how much money you Alright. Yeah,
Right,
find
do you wanna
1,000 platinum.
open the big chest now?
Yeah, is this a crate or a chest? The one that I'm standing next to.
It looks like a crate, but it's a chest.
Oh, okay.
It's just a very, very large one.
And is it locked as well?
It is not.
I would like to check it for traps. This is going to
Okay.
go really well.
Investigation check.
I'll help.
With advantage.
Okay. Didn't matter.
As you kind of move around this, like I said, the lid of this chest is about eye level for you. So you're kind of walking around it, checking the seams. You don't see anything on it. Looking around the edge, kind of walking to the north of it, checking it. Kind of barely lift the lid up. It's heavy, but you don't lift it up very high. Don't see anything happening. It seems pretty safe. You don't see any traps.
So wait, it's eye level for Markinor?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, no wonder my help didn't do anything because I'm way shorter. I got this.
Yeah.
How are you gonna look inside that?
I'm just going to climb inside of it if I have to. I'm going to slowly ease the lid back and, like, from the side, like, trying to keep it from making a bunch of noise as it falls open.
Okay. Make another stealth check.
Okay. One of these days I'm going to remember to continually use guidance on myself. Oh,
Oh, that's a 30.
Oh.
That's a 30.
So you see Markinor kind of moving up to this chest, and he starts to lift it, and he only gets it about a foot up before his arm is fully extended, like not even a quarter of the way opening this chest. And you see him looking around, and there's some crevices on the front of the chest. He plants a foot into it, and then on the other side plants another one, kind of leaning his belly against the chest. Begins to climb up the side of the chest, opening the door, or the lid of it as he does so. You're able to walk up the side of this chest, or the front facing of this chest, all the way to the top, and pull the lid open and kind of rest it against the back wall, barely making like the whisper of a sound. And as you look down inside of it, you see 4 large sacks within this chest.
What you
I'm
got
just
in there?
insanely impressed by that.
Yeah, me too.
I want to clap, but that's more noise than you opening that chest would make.
Slowly. Are they like tied closed, or are they just kind of just pulled?
Now they're
closed?
kind of sitting like half open. You're able to look down in them, into at least one of them that's kind of hanging a little bit more open. The others, and you see gold.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna slowly climb down inside of the chest. This is a fucking mimic, and I just got swallowed by a mimic. It's fine.
Boom! The chest closed. Markinor's dead forever. As you open these bags, climbing down into the chest, Markinor just disappearing almost completely. You hear him rummaging around, then you hear coins jingling inside of it. Markinor, you're somewhat astonished as you look through all 4 of these and see that there are multitudes of gold pieces within every single one of these bags. Thousands of them.
Okay. Opens the bag of holding. Oh,
That's a lot of gold.
that's a lot of gold coins. Just continually dump coin pouches into the bag of holding. This is fine. They're smaller than 2 foot by 2 foot, right? Because they'll fit in the bag of holding if they are. If not, I'm gonna just dump them inside.
Each bag holds 2,000 pieces in it.
So it should
Eh,
fit within a 2 foot by 2 foot, right?
with some, I guess, with some mangling of the bags, you could probably manage it.
Okay. All right, then I'll drop the bags inside of the bag of holding and just kind of like peek over the edge look to see where everybody is and slowly climb out.
They're all just sitting there looking at you. What'd you find?
Oh, lots of gold. Lots
Like,
of
wow.
gold.
What a jingle.
Cool.
Yeah, like more than I think I could count in one sitting. But we're a little bit more richer now, so.
Cool.
And the Giants don't get to keep it, so I'm happy about that as well.
Well, at this point, I'm not sure what they would be doing with it.
Because we
So
killed them
you
all.
were thinking about the gold and such. You remember the words from Duke Richface, who gave you this job, that no payment was promised by the lords and ladies of Waterdeep, but only what you found in your adventures would be your payment.
Yup.
Now I see why they weren't going to pay us.
Because they had no money.
They couldn't afford us.
Because it's all
I
here.
mean,
Yeah, I mean, could they really afford the Fey Team? Could they?
You got a point, man.
All right. Well, let's continue. I guess make my way.
So wait, you said there were coffers in this room too?
Yeah, there's 2 coffers, and kind of next to them there's an old broken barrel, and then in the southwest there's that yellow mold on the wall.
Yeah, okay. What was in those ones? Go take a look.
In the
In the
coffers.
first coffer, you open up the lid, these being kind of small chests. You find several bags, 3 of them actually. In the first one, you find various gems and jewels within it, of moderate cut, seeming decently worth value. In the second bag, it's a bit heavier, and you see less gems, but much bigger ones within it. A mixture of a ruby, sapphire, a diamond, and an emerald. And then you see one other bag, a bit smaller than the others, and as you pick it up, it's kind of heavy, and you look inside of it, and you see 2 almost breathtakingly large diamonds within it.
Oh.
Jackpot.
Oh. You don't say. And then we get run over by a train. Everybody dies.
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
like
about that.
trains. Whom.
I like trains.
Oh, they're 1,000 gold. diamonds.
Oh,
Oh,
I
those,
see.
those are the nice ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that you're lucky to find to be able to cast nice spells.
Yeah, I can use the diamond, the 500 gold diamond for Revivify.
Yeah.
It only requires 300, but if we don't have
Just
that,
cut
we can use
200
it.
gold pieces worth of diamond
Right,
off.
just cut it off. It's fine.
Easy.
Okay,
No.
so let me
No,
add
but
this.
spells that would use. Can I guess heroes?
Okay. I have placed those in the bag, unless you guys want them.
Oh, second coffer. Yeah.
Second.
Second coffer.
that was just
You open it up and you find 7 pieces of jewelry inside of it. Very nice looking jewelry.
Nice.
Yeah, but what's in the broken barrel? That's all I really care about at this point.
So what, you're going to go investigate the broken barrel?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. As you move up to the barrel, you start to kind of seeing pieces of it and such. You start to kind of move one of the pieces in your hand, reaches down for a piece of this almost looking driftwood at this point to pick it up and move it out of the way, and you find your hand moving through it. Kind of look down and you see the shimmering effect, and then you see it spreading through the entirety of the barrel, and you recognize that the barrel itself is actually an illusion. As you're able to see through it, you see what appears to be a cask sitting in the middle of where this illusion of a barrel is. The cask kind of sealed with wax across the top of it.
So it's like a smaller barrel, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
Mm-hmm. A smaller barrel inside of a
Is this still like
fake barrel.
Is this still like giant size?
It's a regular sized barrel and a regular sized cask.
Yeah, okay, I'll try and pull that out.
Okay. As you pull it out, you are able to feel the cask has a little bit of weight to it, but not much. But you see that once again, it's made watertight with this wax around the seal on the top of it.
Well,
Okay.
I wonder why they were hiding this.
Is it alcohol?
No.
probably.
If it's watertight, I'm assuming I can't smell anything.
No, you smell wood and wax.
Yeah.
How big is it?
About as a cask, so
Cast
a
size.
1.5 feet tall or something. Not huge.
Okay.
Well, they must have had a reason for keeping this. Do we want to take it with us, or?
Markinor just opens the bag.
All right, into the bag holding it goes. We'll check it out later.
Sounds good. I still don't see anything out here.
Yeah.
So much.
I'm gonna step back into the hallway. Do I hear anything out here?
Make a perception check.
Do you guys see my? No, you can't. Okay.
As you're kind of moving forward, looking around, and kind of listening out into the hallway, into this chamber off to your west, rather. You initially don't hear anything, and then you hear a slight low rumbling sound, almost like a deep bestial growl of some sort coming from your west. Kind of echoes around.
Great. This is fine. Fine.
This is fine.
Caitlin, make one more perception check as this is going on.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Caitlin.
As you're standing up and handing this barrel, or this cask rather, to Markinor, you kind of glance one more time around the room to see if you missed anything. And something out of the corner of your eye as you look over to the southwest catches your attention. You see a slight shimmering effect, very familiar to you based on what that barrel just did, coming from the mold.
Oh, fuck you, fake mold.
Fake mold.
I'm gonna walk over and look into that real quick.
Okay.
Mold.
As Berwyn's kind of whispering that he's hearing something, Kalen walks over and just steps right up next to the mold. And as you do so, you clearly see that this entire wall has just been made into an illusion. And as you look through it, you see several things hung on the wall itself, back behind this mold where it had been growing. You see a quiver with several arrows within it, a spear sitting on a mount, and a sword. The sword, being a short sword, not very large, but you see that the hilt and the handle are almost gold, with a bit of a red tinge and a large red ruby sitting in the hilt of the sword.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
Forge the player knows exactly what that is.
yeah, well, Kalen is afraid of cursed weapons and doesn't like that. I will grab the quiver and the spear, pull them off the wall, and put them to the side. And then I will grab the sword, because I'm an idiot.
Okay. Sword doesn't talk to you or anything. You're fine.
Okay. Good.
It's fine.
The last time, I tried to kill my friends. Ish.
I will say, as you grab all three of these things, the quiver, you can see inside of it has 11 arrows, the spear, and the sword. You feel a familiar hum within all of these items,
Yeah.
as if they're radiating magic.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I was going to wait till I got him out of the illusion, detect magic, and make sure, but gonna give the arrows to Aelion because
Why not?
but he's better with the bow than Berwyn. So
Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but
Forget
dang.
the 50 damage turns, like just back to back.
he's also the only one who would use a short sword, so I guess give that to Aelion. I don't know what to do with this damn spear. Just go on my back with this this javelin I'm already carrying.
Markinger holds the bag open.
Oh yeah, put it in there.
Okay.
Keeping the javelin up. That's fun. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, so I have a magical spear, right? That's what we know. Magical
Yes.
spear.
Yes.
Unless Alien wants to put the sword into.
No, I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got a magical spear in the back.
Magical spear is in the bag. Okay.
Since you all are hearing things, I don't want to spend 30 minutes identifying.
Yeah, no, let's.
Right.
That's fair.
I'll just hold on to him for right now.
Going to quietly make my way over here.
Okay. Another round of stealth checks from everybody.
Gonna end horribly, guys.
23.
18.
Look at all those 13s.
All right.
Good thing I used Pass Without a Trace, so we're at least quiet.
Yeah. Yep.
As you all make your way out, this echoing, rumbling sound becomes apparent to all of your ears. As you're moving forward, it kind of echoes around this chamber off to your west.
Peek inside. What do I see? Do I see anything?
As you look a little bit closer, you still see off to the west of this area what appear to be several coffers kind of laying on the floor, strewn across kind of in a pile over to the west side. To the south, as you kind of peek around, you see kind of similarly to where you're standing, you see bars. These bars, though, reaching from floor to ceiling in kind of a double gate to somewhere down to the south.
Okay.
Is there a lever or anything somewhat close that might control these bars?
Not that you see.
Anything like that?
Nope, not that you see.
You say I don't see the thing? It's
Nope.
making noise? Okay.
It's very dark.
I'm going to quietly walk in and kind of stick along the wall. %100% bait. Man, what do I want to do?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to. Oh no, I have to be in range for it. I was gonna cast light on one of the gems, but I'm not. I have to touch it to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Is there a pebble next to you that you could cast light on and throw it?
Is there a pebble next to me that I could cast light on and throw it?
So
If not,
wait. You want light?
yeah,
I cast dancing lights.
in the center of the room.
Let's see how far away. I think I can do up to 60 feet. So yeah. There's. Let's see.
There's a wall out there somewhere, I would imagine.
Well,
Well,
I
I
can
think
I can see the wall.
I can see what I think is the wall.
Well,
Yeah.
put it this way. I'm gonna whatever I think is like. What is it? I think I can cast them up to 60 feet away. Let me look. That's the wrong one. Oh no. Up to 120 feet, right?
Ooh.
Okay. So I'll cast 4, 1 by us, and in the corner down here, 1 over this way, and then 1 up there.
Alright.
So they shed dim light.
It's torch, right? Or
Yeah, it's like a
dim light in the tip.
Yeah, 20
foot.
by
torch-sized
20.
lights to make them appear torches, lanterns, or just they're glowing orbs.
It's what, 20 bright, 20 dim? Or is it just 20 dim?
Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot
In a
radius.
10-foot
A 10
radius.
foot. Okay.
But that should at least make it a little
That
easier
light
to
up.
see
Yeah.
with
Any for y'all?
Yep.
dark vision.
I see it.
All right, so 1 there for y'all. Where else do you want them?
Just like here, over about here, and like there.
Okay.
Oh, that's not the wall.
That's not a wall.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was.
Sorry, not a wall, guys. I should have told you that. Wall's a little further out. Because dark vision.
What's your
What's
dark
your
vision at?
AC? What's your
120.
AC, Kaylin?
What's my what?
Your AC, sorry.
AC is 17.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
As these lights begin illuminating this chamber around you, lighting up part of your group pretty, not brilliantly, but enough light to clearly see them now. Up in the northeast, you see several of these small pinprick looking almost dagger-like things flying through the air and hitting the wall all around Aelion and Kaylin, centering out somewhere from down here. Everybody roll for initiative.
From where? I'm sorry. I
From
didn't
where?
see the ping.
From down here. Oh, wait.
Wrong way.
Down here.
Oh, okay.
I had to mess with 4 layers or 3 layers. I was like, I was
Oh.
on the wrong one. I'm sorry.
What is this effing thing called?
19, boys.
Oh,
is
what are
gonna
you
be a
gonna
good
do with
day.
that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That's because Alion's going to win everything.
True.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna die before I get to it.
I didn't see where you pinged. I don't know
He
why.
pinged down here by the gate.
Down here.
Okay.
Down by the gates here. The metal bars to your southwest. Southwest.
Well, Tony's just been acting weird for me tonight.
All right. So as Aelion and Kaylin feel these little, pinpricks flying past their faces, knowing something was just launched at them, didn't quite hit. Got very close to one of you, but didn't quite hit you. Aelion, you're the first to react.
So, do I actually see any targets?
I don't know. Do you?
I mean, anyway. I'll pull my bow out. I'm gonna kind of towards the middle, and I'm gonna hold my action. And will I see something?
You should be able to see things to your south now.
I mean, I don't.
According to Streambot, he does not.
Oh, yeah. He might not be able to.
Confused because when I do it to your view, I can see it.
Yeah, Streambot doesn't show anything down there.
What's your dark vision, Alien?
90.
No, then yeah, you should have been able to see him.
But it would still be dim, and if something is... I couldn't see where Kaylin was from where I was until you put the light up there, so... Because that's after you get out so far
Right
with
there.
dim light,
Yeah.
it doesn't see anything.
Yeah, now I'm kind of seeing it. It is very dim.
Well,
Why is it doing that?
Probably with
I can't see Aeolian anymore.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah,
I think
I don't-
that's just how dim
There's
light
super
works.
dim.
But I
Dim light should still
should
be
be.
revealing stuff, though.
He's within 60 feet, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I can't see him at all. So I should at least be able to see him, kind of.
Can you see
Are
stuff now,
are you
Alien?
doing the negative still?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Just set the dim at 0 feet.
Can you see things now, Alien?
Yep. You can.
Yeah, these two down here.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Set the dim at 0 feet. That way it just starts with dim no matter what. For whatever reason, the negative, I noticed that too. The negative was breaking dark vision.
I wonder if they changed
They
something.
did change something. They changed
Yeah.
something with it a couple weeks ago.
All right, because that used to work just fine. Okay, so yeah, you see creatures to your south now. As you're strafing across the room, you couldn't see them really because of line of sight more than anything else. But you see these creatures, very odd looking. Don't think you've seen them before. Almost the toothy maw of a lion, though it's grotesque and such through its mouth. You see two wings upon its back, and you see this spine-like tail writhing around behind it. The spines on it kind of quivering, and they resemble what flew towards your face.
Yay.
I'll use my bonus action Hunter's Mark. This one on the right.
Okay.
I'll sling some arrows at him.
Yep, that's what I thought it was. And those things are hideous.
Mm-hmm. So with a natural 20, 26, and a 21 will all hit.
Oh, and I forgot to do the 3 of the
4d6. Because you double the dice on the first one.
right.
Also,
Why does that say 17?
how'd you roll a 7? Wait, why are there exclamation points after it? What?
Probably clicked something wrong. Flash.
Yeah, that's... How did you roll a 17?
Confused.
Wait,
I'm sorry. I'm messing everything up.
is that 3d6 factorial or something
It's-
going on there?
There.
46. Okay, that's 46.
That's
all right.
better.
Okay, so let me just get my calculator.
Aeolian
out.
unlocked the key to the universe and was able to roll a 17 on a d6.
Apparently.
Also, I still don't see Alien, so my dark vision might be broken still.
Set you to 0. I'll check it here in a second.
Okay.
Shit,
no
now I
worries.
lost my place. Let's see. 13 plus 8 plus 10 plus 13 plus 11. Okay, 55 points of damage. Does that include your extra, D8, I think, for your opening turn?
I did not. That one,
And would that proc on the first hit?
Ignore the
No.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay. I don't know how that
So
one
that's
works.
just +3.
It's basically you just get a D8 extra that turn. So plus 3.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, so letting 3 arrows fly, all of them finding their mark. The first one kind of slamming into the front of this putrid-looking face. You see it growling and beginning to howl in pain. As it does so, you hear several more howls joining in chorus with it. But this thing is super hurt from your attacks, barely standing. All right. It's barely standing. You see it moves forward and starts kind of gnawing at the bars there, holding it in place. Unable to break through them, decides to lash out some tail spike. Do. 3 of them at Aeolion.
Yikes.
22 and a 23, I think, will hit
Yeah.
for 17 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yikes.
So a bunch of these spines get thrown through the air, just kind of one after the other. You see its tail kind of lashing forward, launching 3 very quickly forward. 2 of them finding your center, piercing into your flesh. They hurt. Markinor.
Okay. Gonna come over here. Yeah, that fixed it. Whatever.
There we
Just
go.
I gotta set the
Yeah.
multiplier to 2, otherwise it doesn't work.
Okay. Come over here. This is an actual. These are closed fences, yes, or closed gates.
You see once again these bars are going from floor to ceiling.
Yep. So we can't go between them. Just gonna taunt him, I guess. I don't know. What can a melee character do in this? I cast Sacred Flame at the closest one. Do I have to?
Okay.
Wait, just making sure. Yeah, 60 feet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 16.
All right.
16 radiant damage. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my turn.
All right. So Markinor, stepping around the corner, raises his hand up, and kind of this small ball of almost white light appears in his hand. He throws it forward. It lashes, kind of lapping around the bars as it does so, hitting into this manticore, who tries to stumble out of the way of it, seeing it at the last second, but cannot do so, and is hit by it. You see it once again kind of screaming in pain as it hits the ground, sizzling on its side where the Sacred Flame hit, and it is not moving. Berwyn.
One down.
One down.
I can move to that one. I'm gonna move. What button is it to do the fancy move?
Q. Click
Q.
and hold, and then press Q for each stop.
Really?
Oh my gosh, this
Oh, it
is
was
so
right.
nice.
Yeah.
That was really ugly.
I think you just crashed my roll 20.
Oh,
It's slowly moving.
It
There
is.
goes. It's moving.
Come on, you can do it.
So you
What?
tap
Hey,
Q.
Hours later.
So you
can-
tap
you don't have to
Q,
do it
move
every-
it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so you could
Gotcha.
go
I held
1,
Q.
2, like that.
That would be. Yeah, please don't hold Q. Just tap Q. Hold the chicken.
Don't
Tap.
Q.
Tap for each one.
One day this will be done.
Oh, it's still going.
it's the last one.
It's registering every Q input you just put in. So okay, there's God. All right, so you move. Thank God you moved. Got it.
I can't see anything, so I'm gonna hold an attack action until I see one come to the gate.
Okay, what are you gonna hold?
My bow.
Bow attack. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You can have my bow.
Do. You see one coming to the gate. So go ahead and use your action.
Boy.
That's
Ouch.
I'm not ready for that.
Slash R.
No better
1D1.
Why I didn't give the arrows to Bert.
All right, so as you're looking around, still not seeing anything, knowing there's something in there, you still haven't seen these creatures, you're scanning it, and then you see this just hideous face looking through the grates of these bars in front of you, and you panic and let the shot go out, taking a step back, and as you do so, you unfortunately slip and fall. You fall to the ground, prone, and kind of twist your leg in such a way that your movement is now 0.
Womp womp.
Great.
This is wonderful.
All right, and this one,
Hey, they have disadvantage now.
still sees Aeon forefront. Easiest one to see is going to fire 3 shots at Aeon.
Hold on. I got something for this. I swear I do. What? Hold on. One.
By tier, I swear.
By tier, I swear.
I can do something.
I can't. Oh, wait. Is that
I
not
would have
the
laughed
action?
if it had attacked me and
Uh,
my nat 1 had actually made it have disadvantage on an attack.
no. Oh, that's unfortunate. See? Okay. I thought I had a channel divinity that I could use on that, but it's not on a reaction, so
Ah,
never mind.
All right, so a 24, 22, and 16 at you, Aeon. I think the 24 and 22 hit.
Yeah.
All right, so that's another 2 lodging into your chest for another 13 piercing damage.
Quit standing in the open.
Kaylin.
I'm not standing.
We went to here. Erwin, why are you on the floor?
I have no idea.
Ugh. Seriously. Always falling down. And then seeing that idiot down south, I'm just going to Warlock.
All 3 hit. $29 points of damage.
Yeah, 29.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So you fire out 3 Eldritch Blasts, the Force energy coalescing and streaming out towards this guy,
Oh.
impacting all 3 of them.
Actually, I did have one more thing, but it has nothing to do with this. After my short rest, I meant to tell you my Fiendish Resilience damage type is bludgeoning for this period.
Okay. All right.
Because
Bludgeoning, got it.
asses.
Okay. All right. So 3 Eldritch Blasts going out, all making their mark, hitting this creature, doing a good chunk of damage, but it's still standing. You see another one moving up into this guy's space.
Come at me, foul creature.
Actually. Okay, same thing. So this one going for the downed Berwyn will have disadvantage on these attacks. So it's a 20 hit.
1 hit.
So
Yes.
5 piercing damage as one catches you like in the upper shoulder as you're laying on the ground. You kind of duck your head under the other 2. And then you see it sliding back around the corner out of sight.
That's hilarious.
You see another one stepping up around the corner. God, I can only see Aeon.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Gosh.
24, 23, and an 18.
Well, the first 2 hit.
All right. Another 18 piercing damage as another 2 hits you in the chest. Aeon becoming a pincushion, and then you see it disappearing behind the gate once again. All right, Aeon, it's your turn.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move a little bit.
I don't like being hit with all these needles.
Yeah. I wanna move this. Yeah. I can still kind of see the edge of this one. Oh, wait, this one. So I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him and send arrows his way.
Okay.
There you go.
19 and 18 will both hit.
Gee.
For 34 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
Couldn't use an extra 5 just to kind of back.
Like, ow. Start pulling these spines out of your chest.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 arrows fly out. It's a narrow shot. It had a little bit of cover around that edge there, but you're able to thread your arrow straight around Markinor and into this beast, dealing a good chunk of damage to it. It howls in pain once again, looking very wounded, but still alive. I think that's the dead one. Yeah. That one's off the turn order. All right, Markinor.
Do I see anything near me to allow me to open these gates here?
You can make a perception check as your action if you want to.
That's
Oh.
a scary question.
Ooh. It's fine. No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. They can just stay in there. I will step out here, though, to try to get their attention.
Okay.
And I'm going to Sacred Flame again. Oh, only 6. Ew. Straight ahead. This one.
Dang.
It succeeds.
Oh no.
Okay. Then what am I gonna do? Because I want to do something. All right. Is that? Oh, that might be too far. Damn. Okay, I can't do anything else. It's gonna be my turn.
All right. So another Sacred Flame going out. You see this thing just barely able to dodge a side of it. It moving very slowly due to how hurt it is, but it is still alive. Berwin, you're on the ground.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Move right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is. Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go, Aelion. A good roll, too.
It's a very good roll. Almost max.
Mhm.
1 off.
Alright.
That's it.
All right. Healing up Aelion as he's kind of pulling out some wounds. Or pulling out these spines. You help him pull out a couple more. Getting most of them out and then slapping your hand against his chest trying to heal some of his wounds. Feels a little better. This one that's barely alive now has Markinor front and center. Now it's not going to roll above a 20.
Just needed me to stand in front of it, that's all.
All right, spikes flying towards you. You just kind of casually raise your shield up, blocking all of them, them unable to find purchase on you. And you see him, like, noping out, moving over to the side.
No.
Kaylin.
Somebody does not want to do something back there.
I feel like that's the Manticore back there.
No,
That's its thought process right now.
Kaylin, you're muted, but I'm assuming
Yeah, I
Eldritch
realized
Blast.
that. Oh yeah, I'm aiming right for the butt because that's all I can see.
Okay. All right, so at 29 and
Touch
26
the
will
butt.
hit. 12 will not.
Yeah, 28 damage. I don't care.
You blow the butt off. It's gone. Just
You touched the butt!
you see it just skittering across the floor from the impact of the Eldritch Blast, and it is not moving.
Yeah, third one didn't have to hit it. It just went out anyway.
Okay. Anything else?
Just yell out. I know there's 2 more.
All right. Kaylin letting you know there's at least 2 more inside there that she has seen. Which one immediately pops out and sees a couple targets, kind of leaning towards Markinor. Yep, leaning towards Markinor, and takes 3 shots at him. Does a 21 hit?
It's a disadvantage because of Cloak of Displacement, so...
Okay. So, nope.
6, 13, and 15. Nope.
It moves back behind.
Not today.
Once again, dude, can only see Markinor. 21 hit?
Nope. Well, wait, it matches. Wait, no, does it match? Hold
No,
on.
you got
We got a magic item here recently, didn't I?
Your sheet says 21.
Hold on. Hold on.
we-
I think it does hit. You're right. I thought I got something that was another magic
The
item.
cloak of displacement, right?
no, it's something else that raised your AC by 1 more.
Yeah, and I don't remember.
No, it's the shield, and you haven't had a chance to.
Oh,
reattempt
right.
it.
You're right. Yep.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
So, yes, 21 does hit.
All right, so a 10 piercing damage. One of these spines out of the several that have been thrown at you, able to find its mark, doing 10 damage to you, and then it vanishes once again behind the wall.
Come
Elion.
at me, you coward.
So I am kind of unable to see anything now. Oh wait, it's stopping weird. Kind of hunting for people. There we go. I can come up to this corner here and see like corner of that guy. That's the one. That's not the one that I.
The one over here.
Yeah.
That would have pretty good cover there.
Doesn't have total cover, but it's got 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark and throw some arrows this way.
Okay.
It's 27 might hit.
Double check I'm doing cover right.
It's 5.
5,
3/4,
yeah.
5, yeah.
All right. 27 will hit. 16 will not. For 13 damage. Okay. Wait, why has it got an X on it?
Yeah.
Because it's dead. It's dead now. It's official. I saw the X.
Nope. Negative. Wishful dreaming.
Wishful
right.
dreaming.
Able to hit with 1 arrow. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Markenor.
Gonna step over here. See the one over here. And same thing. Go. Hit him. Please hit. Yeah.
It's
11 radiant. And then back here.
Okay. So another flame
Back in the middle.
going through the bars at this war of attrition that has started here. Hitting this manticore, singeing the side of it. This thing was relatively untouched, though. Both of these very much looking alive still. Berwin.
Yes.
Can't do anything else.
You didn't
And I
find a
already
lever or
used
anything, did you?
I didn't look for one because it was going to be a primary action to do it.
I will, because we all know how good I am at finding these things.
All right. Yeah, if you want to look around for a lever or something like that,
Yes.
give me a perception check. As you start glancing around the room, searching through it, you don't see a lever, but you're able to look over to the west, and you still see this line of coffers, and you see a bit of a strange pattern to it. You see that they are kind of stretched out in a kind of a bow here, or a half circle shape, and then they trail all the way down towards the wall here.
Okay. Use a little bit more movement to get to there, and that's it.
All right. Caleb.
Well, seems like. Oh, sorry. Sorry, giant sneeze.
All good.
So I can't see anything. I'm just gonna go. Oh, there we go. Move over to this side. Now I can half see this asshole down here. And
Half see the asshole over here.
Oof.
2.
All right. Well,
Plus
first
2.
two will hit, so go ahead and roll the damage for those.
23.
Okay.
I'm dead.
A 1?
One.
Oh no, I've seen
No,
this.
you're not dead.
I
You'd
know.
have to
Go.
add 2 zeros to that.
Here we
Dead.
go. As you race your hand up, firing off these 3 Eldritch Blasts, the first 2 streaming straight towards your target. You see the third one hits right next to Markinor's foot. And kind of see Markinor turning his head down like, what the fuck? And kind of lower your head like, oops, sorry. And you miss your attack. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's boring.
The higher the number, the scarier.
Oh,
That's no fun. Couldn't at least hit somebody.
they should make both.
You rolled a
extremes equally
1
terrifying.
on a D100.
Yeah, no, that terrifies me.
The description on that is just, you were embarrassed by your poor showing, but nothing remarkable happens.
I can do that.
Get wrecked.
So, can I ask a quick question?
Uh-huh.
Is this like a portcullis, like just bars straight down, like through the concrete?
It's they're inset into the concrete, but they're clearly coming from the ceiling. Yes, very similar to a portcullis.
But do they move?
I don't know. Nobody's tried to move them.
Oh,
Hey man, I'm perfect.
Having way more fun just shooting at the non-moving targets.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's fine. They're fish in a barrel at this point.
This is some
It's okay.
solid target practice, even
Yeah.
if it is kind of painful.
They certainly are not
Painful
moving on
to
their
you.
own. All right, Kaylin's turn is over. Two. Pops its head out. Fires at Markinor. Damn it! Misses all its attacks, dips back through.
Actually, hold on. I got hit, so I don't have the cloak of displacement until the start of my turn.
You got hit last turn? You did get hit last turn. Okay.
Got hit last turn, so it will have a normal or basic rolls on it.
It'll have a normal attack.
But it'll be a normal.
But
It won't.
you have adamantine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 6 damage then.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget that deactivates.
I want to make sure.
just
Yeah,
mostly
exactly. I just want to make sure that we're being fair on that.
All right, so 6 more piercing damage as it ducks around the corner again, lashing one more out, and you thought the attack was over, but it catches you right in the chest, piercing through your armor just barely. Aelion.
All right, guy still in the corner, still hunter marked.
That's what I did wrong. That's why you had a red X. There we go.
He's got a red X because he's gonna die next.
It's supposed to be hunter marked, and I clicked the red X.
Reach and just use some regular arrows for this one.
All right, 22 and 24 both hit.
It'll serve me well.
For 10 and 8, so 18 damage. Okay. Still alive.
And you know what? This guy has just been. So I'm gonna action surge and attack again.
Okay. 28 and 25 will also hit.
Die already.
So 8 plus 18 will be 26.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more solid hits just pelting into this guy, even though he's kind of hiding around the corner, just not well enough, unfortunately. He's starting to look very wounded, but still alive. Anything else? All right. Markinor.
I imagine like the Austin Powers. Why won't you die? I want to reach forward and grab onto the bars and see if I can try to lift him.
All right, make an athletics check.
Okay. Not great.
So you grab hold of these bars, starting to try to lift them up based on what you saw with the other entryway. You feel them lifting in your hands, getting up, and then they only get about 6 inches off the ground and then slide through your fingers, slamming back down to the ground. They're heavy.
Pretty heavy. Okay.
Pretty heavy.
Okay. Then for my bonus, I don't know. I don't think I just don't have any really good bonus action stuff, so that's my turn. Yeah.
All right. So trying to lift the gate up. It's very heavy. It's definitely possible, but very heavy. Berwin.
Oh boy.
Be real easy for a giant, you think?
There we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Evil dude. Evil dude. Evil dude. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Hide. That's it.
All right. Make a
Gotta
dex
move
saving
up.
throw for me.
Huh?
Make a
Shit.
dex saving throw for me.
Shit. Guys. Dead.
What did you do?
Oh, I'm good. I think. I hope.
So
If
as
I'm
you're
not
rushing
good-
across the room, making your way to the west, you start to see all these coffers stretched out before you. You turn around and panic just slightly, seeing this manticore staring at you, just loathing and hatred and hunger in its eyes, and you quickly start dashing down to the side, trying to hide from it. You hear a tinkling sound, just like a click of something. You look down, your foot has knocked one of these coffers over, and it's tilting side to side, and then comes to a rest without falling over. Kaylin.
Here we go.
Coffers are cursed, and you almost got us killed. Thanks, Berwin.
Yeah, Berwin, what are you doing today?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, we could tell. All right, I can still see the one to the east, so
13 will miss, but 21 and 24 will hit.
15 whole damage.
15 whole damage.
That
All right.
min roll.
Yeah, it's rough. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. 3 more blasts coming out. 1 catching on the wall, unfortunately, but the other 2 winding around it and hitting this creature. It's still alive, though. This one going to step up here once again, seeing 2 targets. Goes after Markinor. 21 again.
21 hits again. Cloak of Displacement is
Alright.
down.
And the other 2 will still miss, even with not having to suffer disadvantage. So another 11 piercing damage as it hits you with another tail spike, vanishing back in. Just the amount of attacks just overwhelming your cloak, unfortunately. This one going to step up. You can see if... Yeah, we'll say just 2 of you. It shoots at Kaylin. 24, 20, and a 7.
Yeah, first 2 hit.
All right, 14 piercing damage as 2 of these sink into your, one into your chest, one into your belly. As it growls and slips back around the corner again. Aelion.
Well, same old, same old.
15 will miss, 24 will hit. For 13. All right. And you're able to finally lodge an arrow deep enough into this beast that it starts grinding around, and ultimately it takes a few moments, but kills this creature.
I'm gonna here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Markinor.
Bloop. And yeah, twice.
Twice?
Mm-hmm. Because I have extra attack.
I don't think that applies to spells.
Doesn't. It just
I think
says you can attack twice. It doesn't say it has to be a weapon attack.
It's the attack action versus the cast a
Mhm.
spell action, I think.
It,
Alright, and even though it's a cantrip,
it's
still
a,
cast a spell.
yeah. Yeah, that
Double
so
check
yeah.
it.
Well, whatever you say on it.
I typically have to use it that way. I'm double checking though.
Mhm.
There's particular wording about what you're doing each
Yep.
time. Trying to figure out where the hell that would be listed under. Probably the player's handbook. That would make sense,
Maybe.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Actions in combat. So you can attack, you can cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, help. So you would be casting a spell in that, not attacking.
Yeah.
So you can do it once. The first one will hit though.
Okay. Because that kind of plays things differently in my head, though. All right, that's fine, I
If you wanna
guess.
do different things, that's fine.
No, it's fine. I've already committed to it. And I'll just step back here then.
All right. So launching out another sacred flame, able to hit it. This thing's looking very beat up. Not going to be able to take much more damage like this. Berwin.
I nearly knocked the coffer over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super useful in this. Oh wait, hold on. The hell am I doing? What is the range of this?
Erwin remembers he has produced flame.
Berwin remembers he has a mastery of spells he could be using.
After I committed to Sacred Flame, I was like, why didn't I just grab my freaking crossbow? I
I'm
mean,
gonna step here.
Yeah, because that's an attack.
Huh.
mhm.
He's within 30 feet. I'm gonna use the old spell produce flame.
All right.
Where is it on my character sheet? It's been so long. Oh, there it is. 26.
26 will hit.
12 fire damage.
So as Berwin tiptoeing around, realizes, oh, I have spells for this. And this fire kind of zipping around Aelion through the bars that it just kind of landed back on the ground for Markinor, dropping in them and then casting his own flame. You see the flame heading straight towards this creature. You see its eyes glowing very bright yellow as it hits it right in the face. And you see the creature screams once again, kind of gurgles, and then lands on the ground, unmoving.
I'm gonna do a yes fist pump, and then go back to the wall.
Dude, they're dead.
They're dead.
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
They're dead.
I understand. You can architect. Don't worry.
Sorry, it was. I've had
These
better
guys hurt.
combat.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
You saw what it did to Aelion. He wanted no part of it.
No.
That was rough.
You still look pretty rough there, Aelion.
I mean, I have a potion. I can.
That worked.
Ignore the one. This is an attack.
You hunters marking yourself.
Me?
Well, while they're healing, can I investigate these coffers that...
I will assist you in the investigation.
Yeah. As you're looking around, you see what appears to be a more menagerie of gems. Give me an investigation check.
I will help.
So, according
Solid.
Havoc, according to that perk, I want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly because it's been a while since we've used it. It's the 1d6 roll there plus the total number of hit die that I have, so plus 11, so 19 total. That's how that reads.
Shit, it's been so long since I looked at that.
Yeah, it's at the top. It's the
1d6
top
plus
part of it.
4.
I'm using it as the
Plus
action. So
die.
1d6 plus 4, which is the roll down there. And then plus an additional hit points equal to the number of the creature's maximum hit dice. And my maximum's 11. So that would be 19 healing.
Yes, yeah,
Okay. Yep.
you're the receiver of the healing, so
Correct.
yeah, your hit dice.
That's such a solid heal.
Yeah.
It's only once per long rest, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's a free heal.
Mm-hmm.
Second wind. But
Okay. Use that. And then...
All right. You find yourself out of combat. Kaylin, as you're looking around, you see, like I said, all these manner of gems, but as you kind of look at them a bit closer, kind of looking at one of these coffers that's been spilled open and the gems are kind of laying on the floor, you see that these gems, picking one up and looking at it, is no more than glass and not gems at all.
Can I try and move one of the coffers to see what happens?
Sure. As you reach down to pick one of the coffers up to move it, Markinor,
Yeah.
you were surprised to see very quick motions right in front of you as you see this gate rising straight and slamming into the ceiling. And then you hear a loud clank back behind you, and you turn around and see the bars have dropped up here where you originally entered the room.
Oh no. That could have been
both sets
bad.
of bars open.
These
front of us?
opened and then these
Or just the
closed.
first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these opened, these
Okay.
closed.
Okay.
So that was a trap, basically. It was like, hey, come and get all of these fake jewels, and we're going to kill you with 4 manticore.
Good thing we cast light and the manticore attacked us.
Right.
All right. As you start looking around, you do see, now that these bars are out of your way, you see this chamber does extend beyond the main room where the Manicores were fighting for them. There appears to be a small doorway down to the southeast. But before you go to see about investigating that, we're going to go ahead and take our 5-minute break real quick, and then we'll return.
Yay.
Cool.
All right, so 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we'll continue our dungeon dive and see what else these giants have in store for us. So stick around. All right. So we're ready to get back into this. Thank you again for joining us. Should be a lot of fun tonight as we continue our playthrough here of Against the Giants. I think we're good to go. Yeah.
All right. So you find yourself still in this chamber. The Manticore is now dead. They did put up a little bit of a fight there on the other side of the bars. What do y'all want to do?
Do you want to go explore this chamber down here?
Yeah, this place to move us forward, I believe.
Yeah, I do.
So as you move past the bodies and such, you're able to clearly see this doorway leading off to the southeast down there. As you look across this room, you don't see a whole lot. It smells not good. It smells like waste in here. You look over to the kind of southwestern part, and you look up towards the ceiling. You see a small hole has been carved out of the ceiling, leading up above. And down at the bottom on the ground, directly beneath this hole, you see like old grime and such, where it seems like waste has been kind of dropped down in there, probably for these manticores to eat.
Yeah. Oh,
That's pleasant.
Yeah.
Arrow. Can I pick up some of those +2 arrows? I shot 7.
Yeah, you can get them all back.
Okay.
All right, so I don't want to go anywhere near that waste area.
Yeah, that's just gross.
The spikes, yeah, they still have a few spikes left over. Yeah, make a nature check.
I thought Manticore spikes were poison.
Yeah, as you go through, they're pretty easy to pull off. They seem to readily detach from the bodies. Every once in a while, as you're pulling off, the tail kind of jerks just in its death movements. But you settle it down and everything and pull off a few of them. You're able to get, from a few of the bodies, get 6 of these quills. These spikes.
All right.
Excellent.
While Marco's doing that, I'm going to head into this little chamber.
As you move into the chamber, you see a small chamber beyond it. As you start looking around, you see there are 7 chests and some boxes within this chamber.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they're just all around this room. There's nothing in here.
Yeah, there's chests and boxes kind of spread sporadically through the room.
All right. Do I see any locks on any of them?
You see... none of the boxes seem to have locks or anything on them. You see one chest is locked and the other 6 are not.
All right. Well, we'll start with that one, wherever that happens to be.
Okay.
Inside. Going to try and pick the lock open.
Okay. Go ahead and make your check. Okay. Make a con saving throw for me. You see as Kaylin moves forward to this lock and goes about her normal business. She reaches down, and as she does so, she sticks her lockpick in there and then kind of yelps a bit and looks down at her hand and then falls over and lands on the ground, unmoving.
No, what?
Yay.
I'd like to
this
go
happen?
over and examine her. Does it appear to just be like poison or something like that?
Make a medicine check. Yeah.
Because I'm really good at those. Like plus 12 good at those. Holy shit.
So Markinor, as you rush over, seeing Kaylin just slump over and land on the ground heavily, you look down, quickly surveying. You see she's still breathing. Her eyes are closed and kind of winced in pain. You look down at her hand. You see this slight bit of blood oozing out of the end of her hand. You glance back at the lock and see a small needle has protruded from within the lock. And it seems to have this purple-esque liquid on the end of it. You look down and see that it obviously impacted her hand while she was trying to pick this lock, and whatever that was seems to have, at the very least, made her unconscious. She seems to be alive, but obviously asleep.
Is it, I'm asking mostly because I was going to use lesser restoration. Is it a condition like poisoned or paralyzed?
She seems to have been poisoned by something, yes.
Okay.
I
So
have this vial of anti.
do you?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
well
had it
then let's try
forever,
that
so-
first instead of using a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that first.
What are you using?
I have a vial of antitoxin that I've had
Speak into your
since,
mic a little bit. We can't hear you.
I've had this vial of antitoxin since like module 1. Cooling still. I believe this has happened
Neat.
before, and I just shoved this right down her throat, and it worked fine.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk over and take what little bit of the antitoxin is left and go ahead and pour it into her mouth, and she's able to respond and swallow it, even in her unconscious state. And after a few moments, you see her eyes beginning to kind of lazily open as she looks around, not sure exactly what just happened.
Looks like we're
Damn it.
looks like we're gonna
Been
need to
here
be a
once
little more
before.
careful in the future, huh?
Just a little more careful.
Maybe just a little bit. All right.
But,
So-
but is the lock open?
I mean, he didn't say
It
it's
is
a lock.
not. Still locked. But it seems like the trap has been triggered now, at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's good.
I would
now
still
that
like
I
to
know
check
there's
for
a trap
traps.
there.
There's a trap on top of the trap, just in case.
No, it's a lock containing the mimic. Already got that one coming. All right. Well, because I guess I'll investigate it to make sure there aren't.
Okay. Investigate the lock. All right, give me an investigation check. You start to go through. You can
Or just
see
better
clearly
saving
there was
throws.
a needle trap inside of this with the poisoned end on it. As you glance around it and such, you're able to see that it just was at the top part of the mechanism, not bothering with the lock mechanism itself. And as you look around, you don't see any more traps within this lock.
Got it. Well, I'm an idiot, so let's try this again.
Okay, go ahead and do it again.
Better.
Yeah, it takes you just a few seconds, kind of frustrated and maybe a little bit abashed by it, but it takes you a few seconds and you're able to click open the lock of this chest.
Anybody else want to do the honors? Opening things so I can not fall asleep again.
I'll kick it open. At this point, we've already made a bunch of noise. It doesn't matter. I'm kicking it open. Actually, how big is it? Is it really? Is it a big chest again?
It's not a huge, gigantic chest. It's a normal sized chest.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna Legend of Zelda kick that thing open.
Okay. It eats your foot.
Both of those mimics
You
Yikes.
open this inside this chest. You look inside and you see a bunch of loose gems of different kinds and such. Not very large, but there are quite a few of them. About a little over 300 of them inside this chest.
325.
301 gold piece gems. Gotcha.
At least they're worth more than those glass ones that are the other one. So we have, what, 6 more chests to go through?
Mm-hmm.
Boxes?
And the gems go into the back.
Okay, well, let's open some more chests and shit.
Place my hand on Kaylin's shoulder and give her a reassuring, "You've got this, don't worry," and cast guidance.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start opening the chests, because you said none of the rest of them had locks, so...
Yeah, the rest of them didn't have locks. They're just
Oh,
closed chests.
okay.
Yeah. So if you want to kick all those open too, Markinor, please.
I mean, I'll kick them all open if I have to. I don't care. What's going
I
to
just
happen?
want
The
to
mimic
put
going to
out
bite
some
my
anger.
foot off? It's fine.
It's gotta be able to bite your foot in the first place.
I know.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
got to be able to hit it. Yeah, I'll just help Kaylin and we'll go through and open up each one of them. I'm going to do it from the side, like lifting the rest of them like from the corner up. That way, yeah, if something jumps out and tries to attack me, it misses. As if it would
Okay.
hit to begin with.
Roll me a d6.
A D6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That's an interesting one.
That's an interesting one.
Okay. All right, so you're just kicking over or lifting up the side of the
Yeah,
door.
lifting each one of them.
Okay.
One at a time.
As you open up this chest, lifting up the side carefully, you don't see any traps or anything that go off. As you look inside of this one, you see a bunch of ingots that seem to be made of copper. Probably worth a little bit of money,
Ooh.
but kind of heavy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, no thanks.
Those weigh about 5 pounds each.
But bag of holding doesn't have a weight limit, does it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it does.
Does it? What is it?
What, 5,000 pounds?
Oh. Yeah.
It's a lot, but it does have a limit.
Yeah, but really at this point, with the amount we've
2,000?
found so far, is copper really
500 pounds.
Oh, 500.
pounds.
Yeah, no. What? Hold on.
Copper's not really
We
worth
don't
it.
really I mean, I have potions and jewels and coin.
Oh, no,
That's
just
pretty
say
much all I
for
have
now
here.
we wait and see what else we find
Okay, yep.
first.
It's 135 pounds in copper ingot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
We'll
over
wait.
20% of the bag weight.
Yeah, we'll wait. That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
next.
I think at this point,
Alright.
with the amount of like gold and
Yeah.
platinum we've already found, copper is kind of like, eh.
And that's only 400 copper
Yeah.
pieces each.
Each. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it.
Okay. Roll me a d5.
Okay.
A D5.
A D5.
That's something that I'd like to see, actually.
Hey, a 5.
All right. So you go to the same method. You're not changing anything on it. Just
Yeah,
open from
same
the side?
thing. Yep.
As you start to open this one from the side, you don't see any traps or anything. So you go ahead and flip it open. You see that this one has some different items in it as well. You see this one holds somewhat not huge, but kind of cumbersome looking ivory tusks that look pretty valuable.
Huh.
They seemingly probably weigh about 4 pounds each or so.
So yeah, that's,
Okay.
That's more worth it.
Those are worth more.
Yeah.
Let's keep opening and then we'll decide what to take.
Okay.
How much did you say those are weigh each?
4 pounds
pounds?
each. So
4
44
pounds each.
pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, roll me a d4.
Okay.
Roll me a D1.
0.
Okay. I have something for each one of these chests, so I'm just going through randomly or y'all are picking which chest you're opening. As you go to this one, carefully opening it from the side, you look inside of it and see this chest is empty, has nothing in it.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Is that the
Check
last
it. Check it.
Nope, there's 3
one?
more.
I'll shove my head in it and see if there's.
If I take, I'm gonna take the now retracted 10-foot pole and tap the bottom of it. Is it solid?
It is.
Oh,
Sweet.
okay. Next one.
All right,
Is there
D3.
any more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 3 more.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, there
some
were
boxes.
7 chests. Just keep rolling the max every time.
I
All right.
guess so.
All right. All right. As you move up to this one, kind of carefully opening it, you look inside and you see a bunch more coins. This coin you don't quite recognize. You look at it; it almost looks like silver,
No,
but not quite platinum. You see
No.
this is electrum
no,
inside this box.
we don't.
You
want
also see sitting amongst the electrum pieces is a potion. It looks somewhat familiar. It has kind of the red coloration that you're used to seeing on potions of healing.
Ooh. The potion of healing is interesting, but
Take that. We just don't like Electrum, even though it's isn't it worth more than copper
It
or
is.
silver.
It's worth a lot more than copper,
Yeah.
but it's not
It's in between
gold.
gold and silver.
Gold?
Right?
It's not
Yeah.
worth more than gold, no.
Yeah.
No, it's in between silver.
Between
and gold.
silver and gold. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew it was one of those stupid things.
And it's
But it's like
half.
5 of those for 1 gold piece
Yeah.
So-
We'll take
instead of
Take the
10.
potion for now.
It's the only one that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's the $2 bill of D&D currency. Why does it
Yes.
exist?
Because
All right. Moving on.
Yep. I'll go ahead and pick up the Electrum and put it in the bag.
at least we can exchange it, right?
Why Havoc? Why?
Because he
Yeah.
wants to mess with us. Just
Ew. I like feel dirty just typing 2500 EP. Ugh.
How much? Okay, so one thing to keep in mind for weight, because like I said, the bag of holding does have a weight limit.
Mhm.
All of this money does weigh,
Yep.
not much each, but 50 coins do weigh a pound.
Yep.
So make sure you're dividing everything you have by 50.
I'll give you a quick total. How much would gems weigh, by the way?
I would say probably
Probably
there's
about the
variables.
same as gold. As
Yeah, we'll
coins.
treat them as the same just to keep it easy. So
Okay.
50 to 1 pound.
Okay, so before I add that garbage on here, let's do this.
Inventory management simulator.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what? We're playing Escape from Tarkov?
While Forge is figuring out the math on that one, I will be right back.
Oh, we're half full.
Cool.
So yeah, it was 50 was 1 pound. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's.
So what happens if you try to overfill a bag of holding?
It just won't fit, and you
No.
have to put it in your regular inventory.
Like loaded or
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I divide, because I got 12,000, just over 12,000 pieces of coin and gems, basically, and then divide that by 50, gives us 241. So
For just that, and then we have a few other things.
yeah, but yeah, for the most part, the other stuff is kind of small stuff, like spell scrolls.
Yeah.
And that was even counting. I was counting a pound for every potion, even though, or I was counting 1 for every potion, even though the potions are half a pound anyways. So
Yeah.
I was adding those in with it.
We also, did we have any other armor or anything in there
No,
right now?
no, we
Spear.
just have spell scrolls and jewelry, some random jewelry. So even if we round up and say we're at 300, we still got quite a bit left.
I just couldn't remember if we had any armor, because that was what weighs us
Yeah,
down.
no, we have no armor in there. We've been selling all of our magic items that we've been getting. So
Yeah. So we just have that and that one spear. Okay, got it.
And that one spear. And like I said, just a bunch of random little things. So like I said, I could round up to 300 and we'd still be well over what we actually have.
Yay.
Yay.
We can get more crap.
Yay, we can fit more things in here.
Yeah, new magic item that needs to be made.
Yeah.
Bag of conversion.
Yes, just dump coins in there and it converts it to what you want.
They all come out as platinum.
It
that would be the best magic
has
item ever.
Transmutation magic for it, yeah.
What are y'all praying for?
A
Conversion.
bag of conversion, so we could just dump all of our coin in there and it converts it all into platinum for us. We currently have, and this was I even added a pound each for all of our potions, even though they're half a pound for a potion. We're at 241, and that's with everything that's in that bag right now, except for like jewelry, because I don't have numbers for that. So like I told them, even if we rounded up and said that we had 300 pounds worth of stuff in here, we still have plenty.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. So 2 chests left, a bunch of boxes and stuff. What do y'all want to do?
Open chest.
Right.
Yeah, we'll open chest.
Open sesame.
All right. So D2 is what you rolled. Oh, shit, that's not right. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Who, me? No.
Yeah.
Neither of us.
Okay.
No.
As you're opening up this chest, even opening it from the side, you catch it at the last second. You see this, what appears to be a small scythe, lashing out in front of the chest and kind of wiping all the way around it.
You're able to lunge backwards from it, the chest shutting itself on top of the scythe as this small scythe trap tries to lash out towards you, but is unable to gain purchase on you.
Okay.
That's a yikes.
That's yeah.
Can I break it, please? I'm gonna bring the hammer down across the top of it.
Okay.
It's a 15 hit.
Uh-huh.
And because I have an adamantine item, it should just shatter it.
Mm-hmm. Trap's gone.
Okay.
You, Bob.
Bitch, I'll show you. Hold on.
You try to do what to me?
Hold on. Let me solve this problem for a second.
All right, so as the hammer just shatters the scythe that it just had the audacity to attack Markanor, you go back to opening the chest, able to see there was a clever little trap inside of this, hard to detect from the outside, kind of attached to the hinges of the chest that had this little mechanical arm that swung the scythe outward. But inside the chest, you find several bags of coins within it, all of the coins being silver this time.
Okay.
But there's a lot of silver.
Ooh.
What's the last chest?
Let's open the last chest. We'll figure out if we want to keep that.
Ooh.
Because we haven't added any ivory tusks, right?
Yeah, that was what? 44
Forge.
pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was 44 pounds. And
But
again,
that's
like
also-
I said, we're at...
Yeah, but we also haven't finished looting this place.
Yeah.
And we like to loot everything.
You've gone through 2 rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you open the last chest, no traps are found or anything like that, no nasty surprises, but you find a bunch more coins, this time copper.
Yep. No.
Yeah, no.
I'm good.
No.
So we
A
take
lot of it, though.
we take the electrum then.
Well, hold on. See, this is where your transmutation bag comes in handy.
Yeah.
Definitely the tusks.
Yep.
That silver is technically worth more than the electrum.
Yeah, but not space-wise.
Not weight-wise, no.
Not weight-wise, no.
Also, while they're figuring that out, can I open the boxes? Because there's boxes.
There's boxes.
There are boxes. You start going through and you find all the boxes are empty.
Sweet. Empty boxes.
Okay.
Are they actually empty?
You take time to investigate and find that they are actually empty.
I'm thorough.
Very thorough.
Shove my head into it.
It eats you.
Thank God.
It's finally over.
Okay, so
Yep.
Don't decide what you're taking.
So
What
are we
you're
taking?
leaving behind.
Guys, what are we taking?
so we just leave the silver and the copper because we still have more area to cover.
Yeah. Let's just give it.
Okay. So take the electrum and the tusk and the potion.
Yeah,
Got it.
and we can always drop the electrum later if we find something better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that was a big mouthful of steak. All right.
That's nice.
That's why it took me a couple extra minutes. I was like, oh shit, he cooked steak. And I gotta cut this up real quick. I haven't eaten today, though, so I needed food. So you make your way back out of here, taking your spoils from this other somewhat minor treasure room compared to the one that you found before that had platinum and gold in it. This one had a bit lesser coin in it, but still a good amount of it, though.
Kind of surprising it being guarded by mana cores.
Yeah, I mean, the other one behind layers of security and giants and secret doors.
True.
But you're able to make your way back out into the mana core room and then the Great Hall. Where do you want to go?
Well, we can either check the walls there to see if there's any other secret entrances, or we can reset the fake jewel trap and go back the way we came.
I'm sorry, guys. We can start heading back, I suppose. That's fine. Actually, do we know how to reset that trap?
You're not sure, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's try and figure that out then.
As you make your way back into the main room, everybody give me perception checks.
Okay.
Woo! I'm good at these.
So as you start moving around, searching the walls and the floor and the ceiling and such, just trying to find a way to maybe open the portcullis back through the way you came. You end up not finding any levers or anything. You start to surmise in your head that while these are heavy portcullises for you guys, giants would probably be able to easily just lift them up and move them out of the way if they needed to.
Sounds
Berwin,
about right.
However, as you're kind of scanning, moving across the room, oh shit! What did I just do?
I was moving and then I went back.
I was just trying to jam y'all back up there. There we go. Weird.
Hey.
All right. You see down here at the southwest, you find another kind of crease in the wall that you recognize as probably another door.
Hey guys, there's another
southwest
door
over here.
Right where I am.
Oh, southeast.
Can I check for traps?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
It's clear.
Yeah, you check the door. You're able to find the seams of it all the way across. Seems to be very similar to the one that Markinor found earlier, but no traps or anything seem to be present.
I would like to try and open it by myself.
Athletics check, please. You start pushing on the door, kind of motioning for everybody to join you, and you start just trying to do this by yourself. You start pushing on it, and then you think for a second, you see a small little kind of groove in it. You put your hand into it and pull on the door, and it easily opens towards you.
That was close. Guys, there's another path over here. And I have no idea where it leads.
Maybe one way to find out.
I'll follow behind. I'm doing the inventory stuff right now. Can somebody or Havoc, can you move me behind them?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You take a lead, Mr. Tank.
Okay. I jump to the front and get us all killed. It's fine. This is fine.
I'm dumb, but I forgot I can do this. I cast Pass Without a Trace from my Staff of the Woodland.
Okay.
I can do that without using any spell slot or anything. It can do that whenever the heck it wants to.
All right. So you make your way through this secret door, finding a small hallway before you. And as you move forward, you see another stony kind of backside of a wall before you, obviously being the backside of another secret door. You're pressing with a tracer. Y'all being quiet.
Oh, definitely.
Yes?
Okay. Roll me stealth checks then.
Yes? Question mark.
Yes.
Right?
I don't know. Are you?
The natural one. Right?
God.
Pass Without a Trace. A good spell. for those of us that are not very dexterous.
All right. Okay. Moving forward, you feel pretty quiet. You're able to find another, doorway before you, or another door before you.
Is there a handle to pull it in, or does it look like it pushes out?
Appears that you pull it inwards.
All right, I would like to try and do that
Okay.
stealthily.
Just use your previous stealth roll.
Okay, so then what else do you want from me?
Athletics.
Woo!
All right. Able to easily pull this door open towards you. And as you do so, breath catches in the back of your throat as you see the backside that immediately hits your nostrils as reeking of a very large and gruesome looking giant standing before you. He hasn't noticed you. You see between his legs, kind of looking beyond into this chamber, there are a lot of creatures within it. The giant is kind of blocking their view of you at the moment, and for the moment you are going undetected.
I shout, "What do you see?" I'm just kidding.
What do y'all want to do?
We'll try to take the guy down as quick as possible, right?
I want to do. I want to try and kill a lot of little things.
Well, I am single target minded.
Yeah, you can deal with that guy. I am not single.
Yeah. Start hacking.
I can see a lot of shit.
I just see a giant thing in front of me that I want to smack with my hammer.
I'm gonna let you guys deal with that, but so I can do an action without them knowing.
You'll have to roll another stealth check before you do anything.
Okay. Stealth check. Nope.
I'll roll. I'll pass without a trace.
I'd save my ass. To be fair, I did just almost run right into a giant sack. Wow.
Okay. As Kaylin's kind of saying, I'll just take out a bunch of them. You can go up there. Your whispers, unfortunately, carry a bit across the room. And you hear a deep voice speaking in giant saying, Keeper, what's that behind you? And you see this giant beginning to turn around to face you. Everybody roll for initiative.
Yay.
Oh no, that's.
There we go. That looks
that's
normal.
Way better for you, Mark. No.
That looks normal.
Yeah.
I can take him off whisper.
Yeah, good enough.
So we'll do this guy, his own initiative. Y'all will be castle. I started to set all the token things, but then I wasn't sure if y'all were going to come down here or not. So I was like, well, we'll see.
Want us not explore something?
I mean,
We'll find it.
Please, you know better. We always explore.
Alright, so this guy gets initiative, and this guy gets initiative. Alright. Any matchers? Oops, the two apes rolled the same. Cool. Okay. What's your dex? 2. Your dex is 0. Okay.
Okay.
Caitlin,
Worked out well.
why'd you roll initiative twice?
Because I didn't have my token.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is everybody's initiative right?
I mean, Caitlin's isn't, but that doesn't
It
matter.
didn't matter.
She's still
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I would have said something if it wasn't. Actually,
I think I have everything
I mean,
open now.
you can click on your total, Big. You can click on it and change it.
yeah. Like I said, for this, it doesn't matter.
Unless there's something hiding that you don't know about.
What? You can? What the hell?
This is true.
You mean I could have just fixed my initiative this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
I could just give myself an initiative of 50?
I could just give myself initiative of 1 every time?
If you want to have an initiative one every time, yes, do all those things. All right, so with Kaylin, seeing that the jig is up, you are no longer hidden. You are the first to react to this to what's about to happen.
Yeah, well, that doesn't change anything for me.
All right.
Havoc's ready to make a lot of rolls.
Oh, good gosh.
Wow, that is the worst possible.
No.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god.
Because it's going to be from right here, so it should just about fucking...
Your highest was a 3, and there was
Yeah.
only one of them.
Damn.
So yeah,
Gee.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're centering it right there. Fireball with that sucks. That damage though. All right.
that is like...
He
That is
just
pretty
saw
low.
the damage.
All right. The two apes are going to attempt to save. They're both going to fail. Are they dead? They are not. Okay. Big boy is going to try to save. He does not.
Hey! Is he dead?
Ping it
Is
one
he
more time
dead?
for me.
Is
So,
he dead?
did you hit like all the bugbears? Can't
I
tell.
hit everything over... Like, oh my god. I hit every... Come on. That's not what I asked for. Yeah, everything.
Everything. Okay.
I could see it
that big
outside
boy-
of the guy right in front of me. I hit every...
All right, so that's a bunch of bugbear rolls. Here we go. Starting from there, 1 saves, 2. You know what? I'm just going to use 2 rolls. Yeah, 2 rolls. So natural 20 on the top group, 12 on the bottom group's going to fail.
Yeah, so
Just make it
tap
easy.
damage on the top group.
All right. Unfortunately, now I have to click a bunch. Actually, is that I need 3 more? Okay. Delete. Damn it, it's gonna. Wait, no. Copy. Paste. Paste. And the other one was like right there. Sure. Okay. And max damage to these guys. I don't know which one's the home guy, so I'm not gonna copy and paste. 18. Everybody else failed, right? Nobody else. Oh, I need to make one for the big dude.
No, the Cloud Giant? Yeah, you did.
Now, there's a beefier bugbear in the midst of all these guys.
Oh. Oh, the chief.
Dude,
I see him. Oh, you
Failed.
failed, asshole.
18.
Dang.
18 to this dude. 18 to these dudes. All right.
Well,
Anything else?
imagine if you'd only rolled the damage.
That's all I can... Well... Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. So Kaylin, just seeing everything, all the attention coming towards this tiny little hallway where you were all inside of, quickly flings out a fireball that immediately explodes amongst the group, doing a good chunk of damage, but not killing anything. Surprisingly, it didn't seem to have the oomph that it sometimes has. The bugbears begin moving. This map is huge. There is a volley of javelins heading you guys' way.
Oh no.
Of course there is.
They're going to target the 3 in the front.
So 5 of them total. All right, 2 are going after Berwin. 1 is going after Kalen, or 2 are going after Kalen, and 1 is going after Aelion. So we'll start with Berwin.
Yes.
16 and 23.
Yes.
Okay, that's 8 piercing damage if you take all of that.
Yikes.
Let's see, 2
Cool.
towards Kalen. 15 and 7.
Nope.
And 1 towards Aelion. 22.
That'll hit.
Or actually 15. 15. I
Oh,
think you're out of range.
No, then that one.
Yes, you are out of range, so 15. All right.
Oh.
So a bunch of javelins come streaming into this hallway. A couple of them able to catch Berwin. Aelion and Kalen able to step aside, not being struck by them. Aelion.
Alright, I'm gonna come up to this big bad guy right in front of us. And do one. Well, maybe not well, the other
Yikes.
Yikes.
It's going well, guys.
two. We'll see. Ride the recorder.
25. So unfortunately, you're going to move forward and make your first attack. And you're going to slip on some unseen rock that you didn't see before and fall prone, much like Berwin did, and your movement's going to hit 0. You can still carry out the other 2 attacks, but they will be at disadvantage.
Well, screw it. I'm gonna do it.
All right, so
I guess,
12 on the first one, and then go ahead
and then I'll
one
do
more
another.
disadvantage. Yeah.
18?
18. 18 will still hit. 12 will miss.
10. Oh, I guess, how long since the last combat?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? So could I guess, kind of retroactively Hunter's Mark him first?
Sure.
And that will not this action. HR. So 1 damage.
All right, another 1 damage. All right, anything else? You done?
Nope, I'm done.
All right, so Aelion. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't. Aelion rushes forward, swinging to and from as he gets closer. He notices that he bounces off some armor that you hadn't seen these hill giants wearing any armor previously. It surprises him and unfortunately he falls, but still swinging away, is able to score another hit kind of across the ankle of this large, deformed-looking hill giant, who then immediately turns to Aelion, who is prone.
Oh, no.
Raising up a huge battle axe and swings it twice at Aelion with advantage.
It was nice knowing you.
So far ahead of me.
16. 22.
That'll
Stealing 21 slashing damage as this, but very amorphous, nasty looking deformed hill giant brings down, slamming once as Aelion rolls out of the way, but quickly raising up his battle axe once again and bringing it down as well, able to sink it into Aelion's side a bit, catching him, opening up a long gash as this thing hurts when it hits with this much strength behind it.
Ow.
Berwin.
Yes.
As he hits, he says, "Oh, you must be the intruders then."
Well,
Oh, well.
balls.
Rip. Wait. Question. If I move into this corner, could I wild shape and be okay on space?
You're going to be a little too cramped there.
Okay. Hmm. 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 going to go. Oh, good God. I'm going to go here. And I'd
Okay.
like to wild shape on top of the table.
All right. Before you do that, make an acrobatics check. This table's about 6 feet off the ground.
Want to watch it under
Acrobatic.
the table.
Okay,
Hey!
nailed it. Yep, you're able to move up there.
Nice.
All right. And wild shaping into your favorite form.
Yes.
All right. There you are.
Waith's got to kill some giants.
Waith has got to do its job. There we go.
All right. Bye, Berwin. Hello, Sif Berwin.
I am now going to proceed to take my attack action towards a hill giant.
Okay.
First, with advantage. 14. Good God.
Misses, unfortunately.
Second. 23. There we go.
23 will hit. Yeah, that'll hit. For 18.
Yep. And a strength save.
All right. Straight roll from him. 17.
Yeah, he passes.
All right.
That's it.
Anything else? All right.
No.
So Berwin diving through the legs of this large chainmail wearing hill giant, rolls to the other side and leaps up onto this large table, giant sized table, climbing up on top of it, shifting into his wolf form. Waith kind of tumbling through the air and then landing in Berwin's jaws. He slashes twice, bouncing off the chainmail the first time, but the second one digging deep into him. Doing some good damage, but he's definitely just grinning and bearing it at this point. You see two small monkeys kind of bouncing around and start raising up a huge ruckus, looking extremely damaged, but they move up behind Sif Berwin and climb up on the table next to him, and both attack twice. 19 and 16 from the first one.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 16 points for the first guy. Second one, 9 and a 24. Misses.
Second one will.
So 4 more bludgeoning damage on top of that to your wolf form. All right. Bugbear is moving forward. 15, 20, 25, 30. They see a giant wolf has just entered their presence. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. 30-ish. And you are in range of all of their javelins, Berwin.
Okay.
11, 12, 21, 16, and 9.
21 and 16 hit.
All right, so that's another 11 piercing damage as 2 javelins sink into your flank as another volley comes out of these bugbears. And Berwin is the only one that can really see this, but you see another group of bugbears beginning to move forward. 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of surrounding the backside of this cloud giant, but not moving any further quite yet. The cloud giant, however, is going to join in on the fun. He is going to do something. Yeah, let's see. How far away is he? All right. Berwin has exposed himself as a target. You see this cloud giant moving forward, wielding this huge morning star, raises it up and brings it down twice at Berwin. 23 and 24
Oh.
for 52 damage.
Okay. Minus 52. Yeah, I need my token back.
Okay.
Can you still see what was the negative on the wolf token?
Yes. 23.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. You were right there. Oh, wait. You were already on there. Dirt. Okay. Okay. This cloud giant raking into you just causes Berwin to completely fall out of his form. The second one tearing into his elven flesh as he does so, doing a good chunk of damage to him. That being said, Markador, it's your turn.
Hey, it's my turn. Okay. Sorry, give me a second to readjust my screen here. I see.
There's a lot of shit in here.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we know what's about to happen here. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn.
Cast at 4th level. Low damage on that roll.
Really
What was
low.
that? 15 feet?
Yes, I'll put the thing on. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So those two. Yep, just those two.
Yep.
This guy is going to fail, and this guy. Yep, is going to succeed.
He's going to succeed, so he'll take half damage.
So, 11 damage, thank you.
So
And
5.
5 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then what can I do? Bonus. Of these two, is the one up here? Is it looking at anybody specifically?
He just attacked Aelion twice and kind of watched you scurry past him.
Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to cast... Actually, no. I'm going to look at the Cloud Giant, and I'm going to use my Vow of Enmity. Basically drawing its attention to me. Gonna gain advantage on my attack rolls, basically, is what I'm trying to do with it. Wait, no, is that the wrong one? Shit, that's fine. No, it's fine. I'll use that one. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So you'll get advantage on attack rolls against the Cloud Giant.
Yep.
All right. So Markinor sliding in underneath the girth of this deformed hill giant, able to make up and get in between them, popping up these Fey-like guardians all around him that begin battering these two. Both of them taking damage, but still alive. This guy, whose character sheet is over here. Go to the other monitor. There we go. He can do some stuff and things.
That was not what I thought it was. Man, that was
do.
unfortunate. That wasn't what I wanted it to be.
He is going to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't get really any closer than that. 30. Yeah, he's going to get about there. And he is going to hurl a javelin at Markinor.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Does
It's going to bounce around off your armor, unable to gain purchase, but you saw or felt that there was a good amount of force behind that. This bugbear definitely being a bit stronger than the others. Kaylin, it's back to you.
Okay.
15.
So, gonna pull the Javelin of Lightning off my back. And I'm gonna throw it at this one.
Okay. It's 45 feet away.
It doesn't matter for the first throw. But is a 10 gonna hit? It only matters for. Or,
It will
yeah.
be thrown at disadvantage, essentially. But yeah, either way, a 10 is not
No,
going to hit.
on the first one, you can go anything up. It forms a line because it transforms into a bolt of lightning.
Right. Yeah, it's just if your target, because of the innate nature of a javelin, it has a 31 to 120.
No, but I think but the way it's worded though is I don't think it matters when it's doing the lightning damage because it says with a target extends out, the lightning extends out, and then it tries to hit at the end. But it doesn't matter. I still get to roll damage for it.
Right. Yeah. Either way, yes, a 10 doesn't hit.
Yeah. That wasn't an issue. Oh, God, can I roll any worse tonight?
Wow. All right.
So DC 13 for.
Go ahead and draw the line for me so I can.
Should be.
All right. So 3 bugbears and big boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Dex save from left to right. They both save. Last guy also saves, and big boy
Yeah.
will also save.
That was useless. Yeah. 4 damage and no damage on the one that it would have hit.
4 damage, okay.
So on the other ones.
4 damage to all those guys. Okay.
I can great tonight. That's it for me.
All right. So Kaylin pulled out this javelin that y'all found in the upstairs armory. Tried to use it the first time. Hasn't quite mastered it quite yet, and only puts it on half throttle and doesn't do a ton of damage. Able to throw it across the room, and it lands right next to the bugbear she aimed at, not quite hitting it with the javelin itself. Bugbear group gets to go again. 2 of them are going to move up next to Berwyn. They're not going into the crazy Fey guardians all over the place. They're mildly intelligent.
Yet.
So, okay. 3 attacks going at Markinor, 2 melee attacks going at Berwyn. So 2 melee with Morning Stars at Berwyn. 6 and 10 are going to miss. And
Thankfully.
3 ranged attacks at Markinor. 23, 5, and 7.
17.
Or 17, yes.
None hit.
Nice.
All right. So all the attacks missing, thankfully for the party, as these bugbears launch out another volley of or a round of attacks, unable to make purchase on them. Aelion, you just got hit by a battle axe, and you're laying on the ground.
Yeah, sure did. That shit hurt. Well, I guess at first I'll stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pissed, so I'm just gonna go at this guy.
Get him. Both hit.
And then a bonus action as well.
All 3 hit.
Damn it. And I thought I turned the hunter's mark drop, so it's just 34, 33.
33.
33. Okay.
Still good damage.
Right.
Solid damage, yeah. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. So, gritting his teeth through the blood coming out of his mouth, Aelion takes 3 solid hits against this hill giant, hitting him good, doing some solid damage to him. He's starting to look a little beat up now, but definitely still standing. He is starting his turn here, so another wisdom save. Fails that.
Right.
Give us some good damage.
Plus one more d8 because it's upcasted. I'll fix it. So 16.
All right. Is the keeper gonna keep attacking Ilion?
Okay.
Dumb.
Okay, go ahead. And I'm gonna use Sentinel and smack him on the foot with my hammer.
20 will hit.
Dealing 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And another attack at Aelion. 19 this time.
19 will miss.
All right.
I'm going to refocus. Double click so I need to do that. So basically, I just
All right.
and
So
will add 2.
28 will hit for 11. Okay. Anything else?
Oh.
Me? All right. So he swings twice, unable to hit Aelion. Markinor and Aelion both using that opportunity to hit this guy. He looks super beat up now after him essentially hurting himself. He's gonna just stand there because he can't disengage. Berwin, it's a bad time.
Looks like me last turn. I'm gonna wild shape again.
Okay. We'll position you like that.
I don't have negative HP anymore.
That over there, that over there, that off of here.
There we go. 60.
GM layer.
That feels a bit better than negative 23.
All right. Bonus action wild shape.
I'm gonna attack the giant. Advantage. 27. For 16 damage.
Okay.
Is that?
Which,
oh yeah.
who were you attacking? Sorry.
The big giant.
Big giant. Okay. Yeah, you cut right through the back of his neck and across his hump, and he slumps forward and lands on the ground.
So he's dead. Okay, let's attack the bugbear then, right next to me.
Eat it.
Oh man.
Or not.
Okay.
Ouch.
Been so many nat ones for me in this fight.
There's been so many nat ones tonight in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I've rolled half
A
of
lot
them.
of out of combat nat 20s though, so I mean that's
Yeah,
cool.
right?
All right, so as you swing the first time, you take out this giant. As you turn back around, who were you swinging at?
This little guy.
One directly to your right. Okay. You swing at this bugbear. You see him just casually kind of leaning back away from Waith as it swings through the air. And you find yourself kind of losing your combat footing as the back legs kind of dangle off the edge of the table here underneath you. Your enemies will have advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
It was nice knowing y'all.
Ouch.
Everyone has advantage.
Good thing you just changed forms and got all that
Yeah.
health, huh?
All right. Anything else, Sif, Direwolf, Berwin?
No.
No.
Wait.
Good. Stay
Wait.
there.
No, I'm running the F away.
Okay. All right. Two
Not quite
attacks of
that far.
opportunity coming at you
That's fine.
with Morning Stars with advantage. So 20 and 19 for 17 piercing damage.
Yeah, they both hit.
Uh-huh. All right, so Berwin tucks tail and runs, kind of falling off the table, landing on the ground, and then sprints past both of you, kind of getting to the back of the group again. All right. These two monkeys kind of jance over, and you see them kind of looking down at this deformed giant that's been killed, and they glare kind of at the party, and then begin throwing rocks at Markinor. 24 to hit.
Wow.
And
12. That 23 hits, yeah.
Or 23,
and then,
okay.
yeah. So, okay.
All right.
So 8.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a con save for your Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Your cloak will be deactivated until your next turn. 18. Okay,
saves.
still got Guardians going. All right, so 2 rocks come out, one hitting you kind of the side of the head, and you're like, what the shit? You see these little monkeys throwing rocks at you. It didn't hurt a lot, but just caused you to lose focus for a second.
Yeah.
All right, both of them.
I'm going to mark that so I can remember. It's not going to matter because my turn's coming up soon. But
All right. So these guys are going to move forward, kind of surrounding Cloud Giants. From there.
Thanks, Dehydrated Pat.
Unfortunately, 5 are going to attack Markinor.
Okay.
The other ones are out of range. All right, so the last of their javelins being expunged out of this group. 5 coming out towards Markinor.
Okay.
9, 6, 19, 23, and 23.
2. So 12?
So 11. He didn't get nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
So 11 damage and 2 more con saves.
Okay, 1 sec. Da. 12.
Got it.
And 11.
Barely got it. All right, still maintaining concentration. D2. Okay, starting your next turn. Cool. All right, so that was that group. This group starts running up on top of this table. There. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Edge of this bench. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so they got 3 targets. That's 4. Jesus. Okay. 1 at Kaylin and 3 at Markinor.
Okay.
Javelin at Kaylin first. Natural 20.
Ouch.
Yeah.
For 9 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. All right, and 3 more at Markinor. 22, 20, and 15.
Look at the
Let's
damage
go.
numbers. They gotten a lot of 8s on that.
Let's go.
Damn.
Scrub minions.
Right?
Yeah. All right,
so what are we talking here? Oh, just the first one hits.
Just the first one. So another 8 on that. Another max damage. And another con save.
Okay. Okay.
Whew, okay, still got it. All right, you see this cloud giant looking down and making another wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to succeed. Taking...
Oof, that's a
that's a lot of damage. 25, so half that'll be 12. Oh no, roll 20. Oh wait, no, I'm a measuring tool. Haha! This is fine. 12 damage on that. Okay. What's he gonna do? I think he's gonna do something fun. Do. All right. Okay. I need a strength check out of you, Markinor.
Strength check? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This might not go too great. Nope. Wow. Worst possible roll I could get.
Okay, let me see what happens then. Okay. Markinor, you see this guy as he's battered once again by your Fey guardians, looks down at you, and he holds out a hand in your direction and then turns it and lifts it up into the air. As he does so, you feel this magical grip around your body, restraining you and lifting you 30 feet straight up.
Okay.
6 times 5 is 30. Okay. You are 30 feet in the air, up above their heads, and restrained until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
As he casts, just so you can see it, telekinesis.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Such a cool spell. I love it.
It's real fun.
Yeah.
All right, so Markinor disappears out of your line of view as he just vanishes up and towards the ceiling. This chamber itself, I think it's like 45 or 50 feet up in the air. It's huge. All right, Markinor, you're floating in the air. You can't move. You're restrained.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to here on the ground. Because it's just a verbal, so I should still be able to do that. Is that correct?
It depends on... The biggest thing with telekinesis is you can't gain benefits of speed, but I don't think Misty Step does anything to your speed, so you should be able to do it. Yeah, you'll be able to teleport down.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wisdom saves, including the Cloud Giant. Well, 5 including the Cloud Giant. So this guy up to these two at the top. And...
damage. 23. All right, this guy's going to die automatically. I'm going to roll for him.
Here's some decent damage.
This guy's going to die. This guy's going to die. Look at all these rolls I don't have to make. Okay, this one can survive. So 2 saving throws.
2 saving throws.
All right, so wisdom. I need to actually click on his wisdom saving throw.
Very nice. Yep.
And this guy fails, so he's dead.
23. And then kind of look at the Cloud Giant and shake like a finger at him. No, that was a mistake. And bring the Warhammer at advantage because of the channel divinity
roll
from earlier.
It'll be a straight roll because you're restrained, so you'll have
I'm
attack
not
rolls at disadvantage.
How am I
You're still
restrained?
restrained. You're still restrained by the spell. You Misty stepped out of the space you were, but you're still restrained. You didn't break free of it.
Yep.
You're just not held in the air.
Oh.
Yeah.
His hand isn't holding you.
Yeah.
His
Okay,
mind
so I'm
is.
here. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're still restrained.
So
Since you did that, since you do have your vow of enmity, it'll be a straight roll instead of a
straight roll.
disadvantage roll.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to try that. 23 and
21 will
21.
hit.
Both of them hit.
23 and 21 hit. Yeah.
Okay. So 12 on the first and 11 on the second. Just trying to fight through it, and that
All right,
will
and
be
he's
my turn.
still restraining you. All right, so you break through, not the spell entirely, but get yourself out of the air with a misty step, landing back on the ground as best you can. You can still feel the force of his telekinesis still holding you in place, but you watch your Fey Guardians, not impeded by that, slaughter all of the hot bugbears around you, and then bring shakily around the hammer of Durgan and able to hit him twice, but you can still feel that telekinetic grip on you.
Gotcha. Yep.
This guy
is going to do something. He's going to rush at Markinor.
Come at
So he
me.
make a wisdom save.
He fails.
Oh.
13.
Makes 13. Okay. And he is going to swing his Morning Star twice at you.
Okay.
And miss both of them.
Yeah, they
And
miss.
then he's going to move back away because that hurt.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts.
Pain is an excellent teacher. All right.
Kaylin.
All right. Let's see how he might have wisdom, but we'll see intelligence.
Mhm.
Oh.
Do
Do it.
Synaptic static, centered off of this one right here.
Okay.
So it should hit everything alive up in that area.
What's the range on it?
It's a 20-foot circle. Or 20-foot radius circle, yeah.
Okay. Doesn't hit y'all. Hit these guys. These guys there. Okay. All right.
There we go. Let's get some music.
Do they take half damage on a fail?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just save myself some trouble here. The 1 HP heroes that hit Markinor in the head. Half of that is going to be what? 8?
14?
14.
Yeah, 14. Okay, so they can save. They cannot.
I just wanted my 10 hit points.
Alright.
I know stuff's dying, but I don't see stuff dying. I'm fine with it.
Alright, so that's going to be a
Intelligence.
intelligence saving throw. Okay. We'll start with Big Boy. He fails.
Yes.
He'll take 29 points of damage.
And a con save for the other, please.
-6. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter. Does it?
DC was 14, so
Well, it's -1d6 then. 'Cause that's part of this spell also.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that thing is strong.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah, so you have to roll
a
d6 and subtract it.
it does. Well, I guess okay. If he gets a 1,
If
he
If he
can still make
gets a
Yes.
1,
Yes.
he'll hold. Yeah.
There's
40 doesn't.
All right, so you are no longer restrained as the telekinesis drops. Okay, 2 more saves out of the
Damn, that
bugbears.
thing is strong.
Mm-hmm.
Good spell.
Dealing with all the
7.
disgusting spells.
All right, and they're dead.
I may not be able to use them all the time, but the ones I pick are disgusting.
Oh, 1 more. Can he save? 60? Damn it! It was got closer. All right. Bunch of dead things now. Markinor is freed by that attack. It's this guy's the only one with muddled thoughts.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Alrighty. So we move on. Is anybody left of the castle squad? They are not. Gone. All right. Making my life easier. Aelion, you're up.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna step forward and start hacking apart this guy. He does not seem friendly. Let's say
No.
and bonus action as well.
All right. All of them hit. 24, 35.
Yep. Yep, that'll do it.
All right, so 3 attacks coming out of Aelion as he moves forward. The one that dealt so much damage to him, already dead, moves on to the next biggest one, dealing good damage to him. He's starting to look pretty beat up as you slash across his back 3 times, but he is still standing. Berwyn, cowering in the back.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna come right up here. Oh, yeah. Right here. Oh, hi guys. We gotta get rid of this dude. So I'm good. Take my 2 attacks at the cloud giant.
All right.
advantage. 27,
That hits.
18, 23
Also hits.
for another 15.
Okay. And strength saves, right?
Yes, 2 of them. Yeah, he's fine.
Save.
I think it's a DC 15.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Bonus action. What spell class do I have? Bonus action level combat wild shape, and that'll be it.
All right. So I clear out some character sheets real quick.
Jeez, that was a good first one, and
All right.
very below average second.
All right. Excuse me. Able to land 2 big shots. This guy's starting to look very beat up, but still standing, kind of gritting his teeth in determination, kind of yelling out for the bugbears to help, which they're going to try to do. Is anybody from that squad alive? Nope. Unfortunately, all his friends are dead. But these ones are still alive. They're just going to team up on, Berwyn. All of them swinging Morning Stars. The last guy in the back kind of stepping forward and then bouncing. He's going to step forward and then bounce back up here. So 4 attacks at Berwyn. 17, 10, 6, and 12.
None of them, because I'm going to use my reaction to parry the 17.
Okay. All right, using your reaction. The first one comes down with this heavy Morning Star, but nothing compared to weight as you parry off with it, able to knock the Morning Star away. The other one's trying to hit you, but just cannot make contact as you fluidly move back and forth. He is going to make a wisdom save. 21.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I can forget about it.
No, it's fine. No, we're definitely going to keep doing that. Absolutely.
Plus, I give him the full damage. He does not take full damage. All right. All right, so he is not having fun right now. He is going to step... What would he do? Okay. He's going to look down at Markinor.
Mm-hmm.
Do something.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's what he's gonna do. You see him holding out his hand, and as he does so, this billowing, almost just solid gray fog begins appearing in his hand and spreads out all around him as he casts Fog Cloud.
Okay.
What's that?
20-foot radius sphere is going to be essentially darkness.
Okay.
Unless it's counterspelled. I'm waiting to see if it is or not.
Nah.
Alright. In that case, we'll go with this.
Too bad I'm a big bad wolf.
Oh, that's Markinor. Damn it.
Yeah, I see the little square. Yeah.
I think that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, it's a little big. 5. God, that's so hard to see right there.
Mm-hmm.
5,
Just make
10,
the square.
15, 20, 20.
We can theater a mind.
There we go.
It's fine.
All right, he disappears in the middle of all this fog. As you look inside of it, you see just this gray is all you can see. You can no longer see this cloud giant.
Okay.
And I think that's his turn. Yep, that's his turn.
Intelligence save.
Oh, yeah, at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Doop.
Yeah, keep your thoughts muddled, asshole.
All right. Markinor.
Okay. going to slide right in the middle of this. Can I fit in that square? I can, right? Because he's
yeah, that'll
two
be fine.
sizes bigger, technically.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you want to count this one or this one.
Yeah, those two are kind of like
Yeah.
just barely on the edge, so
Yep.
we'll say no.
But the other two,
Wisdom saves are so good at these.
they're so good.
All right, so 17 damage. Okay.
One.
All right, they're still alive.
They're still alive? Okay. I'm going to swing where I believe the cloud giant is.
All right, it'll be a straight roll once
be a
again
straight
because of
roll,
Bow
yep.
Enmity.
So 17.
And this is the back. 17 will hit.
Okay. And swiping again. I'm going to use another channeled divinity for guided strike, so 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then going to War Priest for an additional strike on bonus action. 14's probably going to miss, though.
14 will hit.
Oh! Well. They all hit. Okay. Here we go. 8, 11, 9, so 28
28.
on the cloud.
Okay. And
Oh, that last one.
Oh.
Damn.
maintains concentration.
Oh. Damn. So
It was
close.
close.
So close.
All right.
Real close.
All right. Able to make contact, you hear a heavy grunting, and you can feel the weight of your hammer changing a bit as if covered in blood. But it's don't hear the heavy sound of him dying, and the fog cloud is still here.
Oh. Okay. That's gonna be it.
All right. Bugbear Chief is gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nobody can really see what he's doing.
What you running for?
You don't see him running. Nobody can see to the fog cloud.
What fog
Feel it?
cloud? I can smell him running.
Kaylin.
Sorry, I was taking a nap. Yeah, we'll just do this.
God.
It's a first level spell, so yeah.
What fog cloud?
Fog
gone now.
cloud.
Hi, buddy.
He's breathing heavily, blood coating the side where he got slammed by a hammer, blood trickling out of his mouth. He's barely standing.
Yeah, just hi, buddy. That's it. That's all from me.
All right. Hey, Leon, you can see him again.
Well, then, I was going to do this regardless. Slash.
29 will hit. And as you see the fog cloud just disappearing almost instantly in front of you, you see him hunched over, barely standing, his eyes very heavy with fatigue, looking over towards you. You quickly, with just a quick kind of spinning motion, jump into the air and run Shatter Spike right across his neck, landing back down on the ground as he falls to the ground with a heavy thud behind you, not moving.
That still just counts as one.
Well, I'll see if I can get another then, and I'll just move
Yeah.
it next to Markinor, and this guy's still alive, right?
Mhm.
And use my bonus action to stab at him.
22 hits. Or 7. Still alive. Albeit barely.
That's all I'll do.
All right, Alien, taking out the cloud giant. Whose token I'll put to the back over there. There we go. Stepping over its dead body. Is it there? Yeah, there's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Berwin Sif. Sif Berwin.
Yes.
Siphon.
Yes.
Biff.
Biff.
I'm gonna attack this one right here first, if it survives. Yeah, advantage. Thank you. More. 19.
Which one were you targeting? The middle one or the bottom right?
The middle one.
19 will hit.
9 damage.
Cut its head off.
Gonna attack the one right below Markinor.
All right.
Attack the one next to you.
No, I want advantage.
23 hits as well.
10.
So just as the rapier is being pulled out from its gut, a giant greatsword named Waith comes crashing down and crushes its skull.
That's it.
Markinor's Fey Guardians look bored.
They can't hit anything now. They're sad.
10,
They're sad.
15,
Why you
20,
say that?
25, 30, and
Where's he
10,
going?
Going.
25, 30. Okay, before both of they leave, one guy throws a javelin, one does a Morning Star attack.
Well, the one closest to me also gets a sword to the face.
Yeah, because he's not disengaging. But he's going to attack you first, so 21 to hit on that. So you'll take 12.
That's gonna be protection fighting style disadvantage.
Yeah, you haven't used your reaction. Okay.
9.
So 9 will miss. All
9
right,
miss.
and then you take a swipe at him as he turns away. 26 will hit.
9.
Or 9. Okay, he's able to limp away, getting a big cut, but moves away as he does so. You see these 3 bugbears are having none of it. They're heading down towards this door.
Hey, where y'all going? You know you can't outrun me.
Marketer.
Hi.
Wisdom saves.
Funny.
19.
19. This one just barely dies. This one's still alive.
Okay. Smack him in the head with the hammer as he's running away.
Okay.
18.
Hit him. Mm-hmm.
5.
Still alive.
Hit him again. Oh god. Oh god.
Go ahead and describe that for me.
Oh wow. I almost feel bad for what I'm about to do. I'm like running through, and he swings forward with like a backhand with the hammer, and when it hits, it doesn't hit where he was aiming the first time. So he brings it back, and as he brings the hammer down, it actually like caves in the back of the skull, and the guy just like falls face forward and onto the ground in front of him. And he just looks at him like, "Oh, sorry."
Just a paste on the floor, sliding across it in mid-stride.
And then move the rest of my movement speed and look at this guy that's trying to do something crazy over here.
All right. He turns around to look at you, and you see him looking, and you notice he's not looking too panicked. He grins at you, turns, opens this door, and screams inside. Anybody speak Goblin?
I have my helmet, so I can understand it.
Okay. You can hear him screaming into this room as he disappears inside of it. 25, 30. You can hear him screaming, "The rest of you, we need you. Get in here." And that is where we're going to end the session for the evening.
All right.
He really thinks more bodies are gonna help.
I mean,
Right.
the Guardians are hungry, so
Yikes.
bring them.
Just
That
got
hurt a
peaceful
bit.
ones.
Oh, I've got things still. Barely, but I have things.
a couple things. I have to. I'd rather not.
Well, just don't forget, I still have that ring of spell storing that hasn't been used.
What do you have in there?
Mass cure wounds.
Ah. I still have a 5th level spot that I can use. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end stream. Bye, stream.
Okay. Bye, stream. Bye, stream.
Hi, stream.
All right, so that's gonna do it for tonight's session. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow once again for our Fell Entropy game, Tomb of Annihilation playthrough. Very much looking forward to getting back to that. But like I said, that'll do it for us tonight. I don't believe there's really anybody on, but if there is, we can go over and say hi to them. It's kind of a slow night for us because it's not our typical scheduled night. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's people on. Hey, we're just gonna go right over to Party Wipe. So go over to them. They're playing the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So go over, say hi to them. Come back here tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern, for our Tomb of Annihilation game. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. Have a good night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.